D&D Beyond. Wait, we need a theme song for our Tomb of Annihilation.
Okay, let's go.
Nope. No, we don't.
All right, so.
We're gonna play Tell Exasperation. We're gonna play the Tomb of Annihilation.
All right.
Sure.
You done, Jordan?
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay. Everybody, welcome to Tomb of Annihilation. A few quick things. We're going to be doing this every Thursday. Y'all know that. Good shit. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I want to do something kind of different for this one, for kind of like keeping track of this. I thought it'd be kind of interesting with like maintaining the level of engagement from everybody. Every week I want to kind of alternate who will basically summarize what happened that night. So every week one person will kind of take notes on what happened throughout the entire night and then send them to me, and at the end we're basically going to have just a big hodgepodge of like the story of our campaign. You can go as detailed or as little detail as you want with it, so we'll just know what weeks Jordan was paying attention and just kind of go from there. So is everybody cool with that idea?
Yeah.
Shit,
I volunteer for this session.
Okay.
One thing that helped me too, because I was pretty bad about this last campaign where I'd mess with my phone just because it was there. I put my phone in another location, so I can't access my phone easily. And I think that would be good for everyone to do. Highly recommend.
See, if it was me, I see you not paying attention, I'd just kill you.
I like that this demon dude with the horns and the beard and the bald head kind of reminds me of Brett.
So
It's a gargoyle.
his horns are way sexier than mine, though.
Dude, your horns are awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna go put my phone in another room.
All right, so while Jordan's away.
Not another room.
Hey, make sure you put Ariel in another room too. Shit!
God damn it.
Wasn't fast enough, damn it!
Oh, that was good.
All right, let's go around the horn if everybody wants to introduce their character and just a quick little backstory thing.
Ha! Sorry, real quick. I got Ariel back. I hung up on her.
Proud of you.
And also, Jordan's not back yet. So.
Oh, whoever wants to kick it off.
So name's Waylon Stonewall. I've kind of tired of running around the streets of this damn water deep. So, well, my family used to go hunt some monsters, and I owe some people some money that you shouldn't owe them money. So I don't want to be here anymore. So I'm gonna go and do that. I haven't done it in a while, actually, ever, but it should go pretty well. I got this crossbow I got here. It should be a fun time. And Polonius, you look like a stuck-up asshole. I'm gonna throw that out. That is way too long of a time. How many titles does a man need?
As many as he earns.
Ooh,
That is fucking
spicy.
stupid. A name should be at most 3 syllables.
I'm sorry, is somebody letting the farmhand talk back to his
I
superior?
will fucking kill you.
Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be fun right here. This is gonna be good.
You somewhat above average motherfucker.
Hey, I am average.
Fair enough.
My guy is Polonius Argala. He is a heavily armored devotee to Helm. He is a little stuck up, and he's a little overconfident, and he's a little unproven. He grew up in one of the lesser houses in Eltergard, and he's a paladin.
Is there any particular order we're doing this in?
You.
No, just
All right. Well, my name's Muggsy Brown. Muggsy, well, he was born into poverty in the slums of Luskan, right? He's a goblin, and after the goblin raid infiltrated the city, well, Muggsy was left behind and separated from his tribe. As he was caught in a desperate situation, Muggsy was captured by a few sleazy city officials. Unfortunately, maybe unfortunately, a mob lord, Cockeyed Lou, he saw an opportunity to capitalize on this slippery goblin situation. And he knew that paying off the corrupt guards would give him a new loyal initiate that would work tirelessly to repay his debt. Muggsy's a rogue.
Do I owe money to the same motherfucker you owe money to?
Maybe.
Is it that one guy in Waterdeep in that one alley?
My guy's in Luskin, but he might.
Oh, that's
he
good. You
might
don't want to
rule-
fuck with the guy in Waterdeep. Okay, never mind then.
He might rule part of Waterdeep. I'm not sure. So
Well, if it's my guy, you fucked up. So
Muggsy, are you a goblin?
I'm a goblin.
Oh, wretched creatures.
man,
Ugh.
why are you being a judgmental fuck, man?
You know what?
No,
I've
fuck
had to
those
deal with.
things.
I've had to deal with
They
this
steal
racism.
children and eat cattle. I don't understand what they're.
I've had to deal with this racism the entire time I've been. I raid your city one time, and all of a sudden everybody's an asshole.
I think racism's wrong as fuck, man. I think everyone should be accepted. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Nah, you're a fucking goblin. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding with you. How the fuck have you not been killed?
Well, you know, I'm only 11, so.
Fair enough. Hey, there's still plenty of time.
Maybe they're nicer.
Is that old for a goblin?
I'm an adult. I'm a full-fledged
You're a
adult.
grown-ass man.
I have hair.
That's right. You are. Yep.
I have hair on my balls.
You are a big boy. I'm just kidding. You're probably what, 4 foot something, 3 foot something?
3 foot something. Fuck you.
I didn't know they stack shit that high.
Oh. Yeah, they do. Oh, look, there I am. There I am.
Ugh.
So
who's next to? Who's that wizard-looking fuck over there? I'm just kidding. We're not even in the same place. We're just doing fun introductions. Who's continuing? Who's next?
I'm Jason Brown, and I'm a bard, but I'd like to let my character speak for itself, so that's all you get.
Oh, should I
Interesting.
have done that? Hold on, I'll
Are you
make a
about
new
to be a
character.
woman?
No, you're good, dude.
Brown.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I heard Phil gave a lot of information, so
Oh,
I
you're
gave a lot
good.
of information.
No,
Yeah,
you guys can
what are you
give as
choosing to do?
much or as little as you want.
I gave quite a bit.
I'm
Has-
basically a
Hasselhoof, you there?
Yep.
All right.
So I'm
Hasselhoof.
Hasselhoop.
That's a good bit.
I seek vengeance for myself and my family with these wolves. You know, we kind of ran around hoofing together. The homeland was destroyed, and I'm just looking for some vengeance at this point.
I'll coach you.
I'm a druid.
Are you a druid? Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
I'm a ranger, by the way. Forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I owe some money to some bad people.
Hey, that's me too, man.
If you guys could harbor me for a couple days, I need to lay low.
Okay, so for my guy, I'm a half-elf, right? Born amongst the elves. Used to want to be a wizard when I grewed it up, but I was never quite able to master all the things that the cool kids in school learned, right? Like, I either fucked everything up, or I did really great. There was no in between, and it wasn't consistent. So I wanted to, like, light a candle on fire, and I'd light a roof on fire. Or I'd want to turn a plant blue, and all the trees within a mile would turn green. And
That's nice,
eventually
actually.
They didn't like that very much, and I was like, well, fuck you guys. So I stole a wizard's tomb, right? Turns out it was not something that I should have stolen. And I'm still running to this day.
Gee, who would have thunk that? Wow, sounds like we're all fucked up and running away from some shit. So.
We can all run away. We can all run away
You know what?
together.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the goblin and I are gonna be friends though, because racist as fuck, and they don't like me very much, because I'm a half-elf. So
Oh.
us racist diseases gotta stick together.
I'm racist against all of you guys because you're less than me.
Well, your middle name's Trump, so.
Wayland Trump Stonewall. That's right, we building walls up in this bitch.
All right. Well, very cool. Thank you, everybody. If anybody didn't notice, your tokens are now available to you here on the home screen. You guys should have access to move them around and play with them.
We all noticed.
I cannot move mine.
Right. Yours
There
is this one that I'm moving.
Yeah, I see that, but is there a button I need to click it?
You
Or
should
is-
just.
I'm trying to drag all this stuff. All I see is blue lines.
What the?
Yep, that's not mine either.
I can draw shapes.
Where the
I
hell are you?
can't-
You're Waylon?
Yeah, I'm trying to And it's just drawing boxes.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
On
up
the
in the
top
top
left,
left.
right?
Yeah,
Select
you guys are on
move.
free draw.
Oh, good call.
Yeah,
I
I'm on
wasn't.
select move. I'm trying. I can't. Am I doing something
Whoever's
wrong?
drawing penises, that's a nice penis.
Thank you.
All right.
Like just lumpy enough.
2
to make
minutes.
it
Let's get
serious,
all
right?
of our penis drawing out of the way. Because we're children. So draw all the dicks we can for the next like 30 seconds.
Listen, we had to get
And then we can't do
one
it no
dick
more.
done, okay? We had to get one.
I just have the mouse selected, Kyle, and I'm it's just I try and drag it. Just
Are
drags
you on
boxes.
select move?
Whoever did the pink one, that's
I am,
fucking
yeah.
beautiful.
select
Right,
move?
have you clicked your
Pink.
icon and drag it?
Yeah, I click on it and it
So-
draws a box.
Oh.
Top left
I
corner,
can't-
you hit the little like it's a paintbrush.
And
it's all penis.
you are Waylon. Edit. Can be controlled by Waylon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Save
No,
changes.
something's over my token. Sorry, I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm going to delete you
Okay.
and drag you back out and see if that works now.
No, I can't.
What was the afterlife like?
I mean, I have select move, right? There's no like weird fucking. I don't have it on pan view or anything.
Okay.
Alright, we'll troubleshoot that later.
Yeah, we'll fuck with it later when we need to. I can always
Alright.
just tell you where I'm going or some shit.
Yeah. Alright, so now to get to the actual campaign, we are actually going to start off with doing something a little different for the start of the adventure. I want to bring your characters together through a common NPC, someone that all of you know and love. We'll create this person together. Everyone gets a say in who this person is and why they are important to your characters. So, first thing first, what race should this person be?
White.
Black.
Shit, I
God damn. That was good.
It can be any race as long as it's tappy.
No.
mean,
Ooh.
you say tappy?
Tappy had her time. We're in a
Mhm.
new place.
Yeah.
This is Kyle's
Fine.
character now.
Oh, we're creating our own?
Yes, this is somebody that you all know, you all love this person, and
I vote orc.
to each of you guys, your
Half orc.
relationship can be different. This can be somebody who helped raise you, somebody who's always just been nice to you, somebody who was a mentor to you. You all know this person in your own way, and you guys can kind of be creative with that, but it's got to be the same person.
I vote a half orc. Because none of
Alright,
us are
well,
half orcs,
how
so.
about
Somebody
something
that
like,
would give me food because I was literally living on the
Has to
street
be a
because I
barkeep
tried to
for
run
me.
away. Yeah, barkeep.
Yeah, I'd make it a barkeep if we're all in a town. I mean, that's pretty universal.
I'm an alcoholic.
And it's a she.
I think he's saying more of like a common thread that weaves
Yeah, I
through
was
all of
gonna
our
say something
stories.
more along the lines of like, let's say, something or some creature that we all have a prejudice against, like something that we don't like, runs into the tavern that we're in, and we're like, oh, we're gonna fuck this boy up, and we all
that's
fuck
not
this
what-
boy up.
No,
Yeah, but
no.
it's
This is
going
somebody who you guys know through your past.
Yeah. Hey,
So
Kyle,
this,
Put us all together.
yeah.
I vote for half orc if we're starting race.
Okay, I
Just roll on
got 2 votes for half orc. Everybody agree?
And, you know, sure.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Okay.
fuck about the race.
Okay, is this a man or a woman?
a woman.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, something different.
That works.
Instead
I
of
think
Okay.
Kyle gets to play a chick character.
All
I was
right.
gonna say like a trader or a wagon train.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this could be like a jack of all trades, just somebody who might have been an adventurer who through travels happened to run into all of you along the way. You know, something like that. So, how old is this person? Are we gonna go young or old?
Probably
Oh, you guys.
older if we're a little bit on the older side if we're
They're meant
Yeah.
between so many stories.
Yeah, she's been around. She's very wise.
Okay, so for half orc, what's considered old? Is that like around 50 or 60?
Yeah.
No.
I think they have normal.
I think they have
Normalized.
normal.
Yeah, it's like
Just keep in mind, we don't have modern healthcare. So,
30 it is.
There's magic.
alright, I'm gonna go with 56. Does that work for everybody?
No, unacceptable.
That's an old-
58
that's an
or
old-ass bitch.
bust.
Can you
I
do
quit.
57?
They age noticeably faster.
57 and a half it is.
Jordan,
Done.
you're a fuck.
She
Alright.
needs to have a spring birthday though.
Yeah.
That we
I wanted to
all
be
remember
born-
and said
I
That
wanted
gifts
we
to
all
be-
to.
remember.
Born under the
And send
alignment
gifts
of
to.
Jupiter, actually. If that
Actually, it's the second crescent moon of the springtime. Okay.
fucking waxing gibbous, Aaron. Jeez.
God damn it.
Okay. And what is this
Done it
person's
before?
name?
Trady McTraderson.
I don't just make up a name, Kyle.
No, this is you.
Okay.
This is your guys' person that you all know and love.
Bob.
No.
Bobette.
Bob met. I like it. Oh, met Bob.
Avy.
Maybe he's gay as balls.
Avy. Well, come up with something, you motherfucker.
I said
Gunther.
Bob, bitch.
It's a chick. Get a name, Bob.
What about
I
Evie?
vote for Bob.
Evie.
It's a chick,
That's
right?
makes it fun.
Yeah,
Well,
Evie.
it's current year. A chicken.
All right, so hold on. So
I like
it's
Evie.
It's an orc, right? It's a female orc.
Named it. Moving on.
That's a good question.
Well,
hold
on,
I have
before
no
we go
idea how
too far
orcs
into
have a
this,
naming structure.
Is Dustin or Bryony going to be joining us in this campaign?
Oh shit! Oh, I like how this is going.
No. That name could be sensitive.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let's
I like where this is going.
let's see here.
Felicia.
What, Jovi Strong Grip or something?
That's a good one. That's a good
I'm
one.
actually kind of okay with Felicia.
Jovi Strong Grip. Any objections?
Strong grip. Now we
like
all
it.
know how he
Oh,
knew
yeah.
her.
I don't know. I think we should have named her Dustin.
Name her Dustin.
Okay.
Kyle's gonna make her instead of a barkeep. She's gonna be a whore.
Back in.
Hey,
Yeah, that Kia Kung Fu Grip.
worn down 56-year-old half
Everybody
orc.
wants kung fu.
We all wanted her in the same night.
Alright,
So
what?
our
And we all
fates
got
were
her on the same night.
Okay, so what does Jovi Strong Grip do for a living?
Barkeep. Barkeep. It's gotta be a barkeep, dude.
She used to be a slut for money.
Excuse
You
you.
have to warm up the sausages. You have to warm up the sausages.
Gam Gam was a whore.
Gam Gam was a...
Gam Gam was a-
I need to watch that movie again, dude. Fuck.
No, you don't.
Okay, so far we have Jovi Strong Grip, who is 57 and a half years old. She is a half orc and a barkeep. At one point during her life, she was died and resurrected. How did she die?
Fuck, man.
She fucked too many cocks.
Yeah. Syphilis.
Come on, man. Just let me fill this out, man.
That's
We
the
don't.
gentleman's disease.
It's a gentleman's disease.
What about a bunch of
You know, the unfortunate
there was
tramping
a-
accident.
Tetanus.
there was a bar fight gone wrong or something?
Yeah, yep. I like that. That's real.
Bar
That's
fight
good.
gone
Okay,
wrong.
so
Died
a
of
bar
tetanus.
brawl. And how is she brought back to life?
Very careful with skill and precision.
Was Phil maybe in the right place at the right time?
No, because I don't have any magic.
Oh, how about the guy who I stole the book from?
I mean, is she like near Waterdeep or anything? Where like I would.
Maybe she's worked
Or
in multiple
Daggerford?
towns. That's just how she's come to know all of you through your travels.
Well, no. All right, Kyle. So remember, I stole the book from the big wizard from the elves. Well, maybe the elf was a purveyor of her services and really missed her
Okay.
and dabbled a little bit in necromancy, and that spell happens to be in the book that I stole.
So Jovi's not just resurrected, it's just an undead servant.
Jesus Christ.
No, I don't want her undead.
No, she's not going to be undead.
Damn it!
Okay.
That would have been
How
fun
do
as
you
shit.
think, Mr. DM? Why are you being
That
lazy?
actually doesn't sound like a terrible thing, though. I mean, what if she got taken to the elves who are nearby?
Or maybe not necessarily like, maybe she's fresh undead and nobody knows yet. But as we go, she slowly starts to decay.
Okay.
Like parts of
Ooh, I
flesh
did
start
this.
falling off of her as we go.
How
right?
how about this?
Oh,
Do
you're not smelling too good lately.
do druids have a resurrection spell?
Ooh.
I have healing word, which brings you back from almost dying.
Close
It'd
enough.
have to be
Yeah,
revivify.
yeah.
Give it to him. Let's go, baby.
All right. So
Is that
Hasselhoof
pussy gonna be fresh?
Hasselhoof actually was in the bar fight. He may or may not have started the bar fight with his big mouth, but somehow
Goddamn.
stayed out of the entire fight, but then was thirsty at the end and resurrected the barkeep.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, she went by the name Dusty Bottoms then.
Oh, that's weak sauce.
Dusty Bottoms. I have to adjust the volume some more. This is a game in itself. Let's see.
Hello. Just right click each person, then you can change their user volume.
Yep.
All
You
right.
got it, you know.
So now this is up for all of you guys to say individually and make up your own story of she was traveling, you happen to be where she was. We'll just say that she was in We'll just say that she kind of lived for a while in Waterdeep and in her later years lived in, or more recent years has lived at Baldur's Gate.
Quick question. Is it possible to create notes on the side panel somewhere? Like personal notes?
In Roll20, I don't believe so, but you can do that in D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
I'm you can? I'm doing OneNote. That's what
I
do.
also did not know
Wait,
that,
can't
so.
you do it in your own journal?
I
Am I cra-
thought you
Hashtag
could.
notepad.
Yeah, I use OneNote for a lot of this stuff. It works really well for this because you can sort characters, locations, and all that. That's what I do for your campaign, Phil.
I do that for my campaign as well.
So, but
Is OneNote is it an application I need to purchase?
no, it comes
No.
with Microsoft. But if you don't have it, don't fuck with it right now. You don't want
Yeah,
time.
don't worry about it later.
Yeah, that's a future thing.
All right, so this is up to you guys to all create individually, though, but it's how did your characters meet this person?
So she was a barkeep in Waterdeep, and then
And Baldur's Gate after that.
Which is
Okay.
further north?
Yeah, and beyond that,
I asked the
also,
question.
you had
Baldur's Gate is south, Waterdeep's middle, and Neverwinter's the furthest north.
Okay.
Well, Icewind Dale's the furthest north, but that's not as big of a city.
It is to
That's
me.
a city.
Okay, so everybody has kind of how they met this person and kind of stayed in contact with them throughout the years.
I don't know the
Stay in
contact part,
but I met him.
yeah, I have a way that she helped me and why I would give a fuck about her. How about that? Is that enough?
Yeah, good enough for me.
Okay.
So all of you have that?
And her name was Jovi Strongrip.
Yeah.
Stronger.
Jovy. It's a good
You
name.
know what? I paid enough gold. I didn't need a name.
Damn.
Aaron, are you really treating her as your main slut?
Not even a little bit, buddy.
She's
Oh,
not a
man.
whore. She's a barkeep.
All right, so thank you everybody for participating and creating a good old Jovi Strong Grip.
Everybody has
She's
a
gonna
number.
die in fucking 3 minutes, isn't she?
Brett.
Hmm?
Everybody has a number.
That's true. Mine's 32.
All right. So to introduce you guys
Copper?
to the world of what's going on, you all are in kind of your own, natural homes, really, for wherever that may be for you guys. And for the past several days, the talk of the streets and taverns has all been about the so-called death curse, a wasting disease that's afflicting everyone who's ever been raised from the dead. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding towards the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can't be raised, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've ever received this miracle in the past or not. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region, possibly, for all you know, the entire world. It is now a warm day in Baldur's Gate, as you lay Jovi's strong grip to rest. Death came quickly. One day your friends simply began to waste away. No cleric or paladin could stop the death curse from taking your cohort, just as the healers of Forerun could not stop the dreaded affliction from taking anyone who died in the past. You've seen many people gone before their time these last 10 days, but this hurts the most. You stand before a small crowd, gathered at a shrine in Baldur's Gate. The cleric asks each of you to give a eulogy by sharing a memory of your friendship. The time for you to address the crowd is now.
This is so Jovi's dead then.
You're laying her to rest.
Oh man.
I met Jovi for the first time when I left home initially and went to Waterdeep. She was the only person I met in that large city that had helped me to get my feet in that new environment. She was a tough individual and very gracious. Helm has a new champion to greet, and I believe she will be no small asset. Goodbye, Jill.
I walk up with I got my glass of drink of choice. Jovi, you were always good to me. You know, helped sneak me out of Daggerfoot, helped break me out of that orphanage. You gave me food when I was on the streets of Waterdeep. Shit ain't right. Shit ain't right. No. I walk away. Ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna say something about Jovi.
And as you say that, you see a little hooded creature, cowl pulled very deep over. You can't see my face.
Just picturing Jordan.
I'd like to.
Nice.
I'd like to say a few words. So, in my experiences, haven't really made many friends or seen many people that have been kind to me. But Jovi, she fed me when I was hungry. She saw me on the street, and I hadn't eaten in a couple days, and she didn't. She looked past my appearance. She looked past who I was, and she still cared for me on more than one occasion. And I'm going to miss her. I slink back into the crowd.
Good words. Good words.
Ixris, Hasselhoof, Jason, any of you guys?
All right. Is there like is it an open casket, or is there like a shrine or something that she's on, or?
She's being lowered into. She was lowered into like a stone crypt with like a stone slab that's already been laid on top.
Okay, so a blank piece of paper floats as if a hand is carrying it and drops it on top of the remains that are being lowered. That's all you get.
Okay.
So, it's ironic that we stand here today watching Jovi get buried into the ground, because when I first met this woman, I was on the run. I was in kind of a bind, and I needed a body to hide. And Jovi knew how to hide bodies. So
Well, alrighty then.
Polonius stands erect. He's like, what?
Motherfucker, you ain't supposed to talk about that.
This really come full circle, but she's one hell of a woman.
You know what? Just slow clap from the pit.
No, it really come full circle. Goddamn. You're a fucking god. Fucking legend.
Does Jason have anything to share?
Jason's just gonna be drinking and crying in the corner.
I want to hear Jason crying.
Weeping hysterically.
Jason's just crying in the corner.
What's Jason look like? Give me some deets. Is Jason as fat as I think he is?
He's like a 6'2", like 260.
Oh yeah, he's fat. He's a fat boy.
Yeah,
He's a fat boy.
You know, think of like a baby boomer as a half elf. That's him. And he's just drinking ale right now. He's drinking ale and crying.
Solid. I love it. So you all give your eulogy, and the stone slab is laid on top of the crypt. And as the mourners begin to head home after saying their goodbyes to your friend, two people who stood in the back of the crowd approach. One is a female sun elf, older but still spry, dressed in the noble finery of a northerner. The other is a more mysterious, draped in heavy black coat, wearing a silver mask. The elf speaks. Beautiful ceremony. It's clear your friend meant a lot to you all. The cloaked figure cuts in with a dry, raspy voice. One reminds you of the way your friend spoke as death approached. There's a chance the deceased soul and countless others can be saved. If we act quickly, we might even be able to bring them back. Would you be willing to aid in ending this curse?
Listen, I've seen this go horribly wrong.
Yeah, I've heard. So
Bringing
so
people
give.
back from the dead doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't usually end too well.
Are you offering the opportunity to be a salvation against this blight that has beset this land?
Jason Brown ain't looking to die.
I actually happen to agree with the very large half elf over there. I'm not too keen on dying myself, and
Call him a coach.
the
Never
hook
use
boy?
spines.
the
You can
cloak.
be the bulwark.
You can tell that the person wearing the heavy dark cloak and silver mask begins to try and speak, but just begins to cough and kind of keel over a little bit. The sun elf says, "Pardon her. My name's Ramilia. And yes, we do believe that there is a way for you all can help aid to end this curse if you see it so fit."
So Jovi died to this death curse. Is that what I heard?
That's what we suspect. We've been doing great research into this, and we fear we have an idea of what this may be.
Hold
So
on, I have a
I
question
know-
real quick. You said something about bringing souls back. We're not talking about raising the dead, are we?
The dead, no. The fresh dead, yes.
So the dead then.
So the dead, like you're dead.
The best clerics were unable to revive Jovi using traditional magics.
We believe that Jovi's soul is not there anymore.
So she's
What-
dead.
What?
So what
Alright.
happens if you think a soul is there? Is that who you're talking about?
What we fear is we found an ancient text of a similar thing happened before, and we believe that this is possibly the doing of a powerful lynch.
Lynch?
Lynch? What the fuck's a lynch?
Is
Who's
that
getting
like-
A
lynched?
lich, excuse
Is
me.
that like?
I
Oh,
see
You
no
should know
black-
about a lot about lynching.
Oh,
I think we got two good Southern boys in this one, dude. This is gonna be great. No, I want to try. Okay, guys. First of all, Paladin, Mr. I do not
Polonius
believe that.
Ergola.
Right, right. Okay, great. So he seems to know what he's talking about this whole death thing. I'm assuming Mr. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Polonius?
Yes, that one. So, anyways, I'm not a very learned man, but if I understand correctly, so our friend Jovi here, she is dead, but she is dead because she shouldn't be dead because of this death curse. So if we fix the curse, if you will, then she no longer is supposed to be dead, or some shit like that.
That's what we believe, yes.
Okay, so that's not as bad as if she's just dead and then we're trying to bring her back. We're just breaking a curse, which then, in theory, may bring her back.
That is our hopes.
That doesn't sound too bad, boys.
We
You are a
believe
lot smarter
that
than
this magic is very similar to the magic that a lich uses, how it feeds its phylactery with souls.
So
Oh,
you're
man,
telling
that
me
sounds way out of our
if we
pay
do
grade,
bring
boys.
her back, though, she's undead.
If we can break whatever this curse is, her soul could be restored.
A lich is no trifle.
Where?
So we're
Where would
undead
her
in her then.
Where would her soul be restored to?
Probably her body. I think that's how that works.
So what you're
I
saying
want to
is
hear
there's-
the word.
so what you're saying is there's no hope for her.
That's real
That's what I'm
negative
hearing
talk.
as well. That's what I'm hearing as well.
Exactly.
It's like there's two of us.
Where is the soul gonna go? Because
Listen,
I am not
Coach
going
ain't
to bring
looking to die.
about a
Coach is
goddamn
not looking to
lich.
die.
Friends, I think we're asking the wrong question.
No, we're not.
Who
I
the
am
fuck
not-
are you?
Exactly. I will not bring about the birth of a lich. I want to know where this soul's gonna go.
If I'm understanding correctly, there's already a lich, though.
What if there's another one?
Well, you already got one. Might as well have two. Fuck it.
That's not how this works.
I volunteer for this duty.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? I want
That's
my
very
goddamn
noble of
friend
you,
back.
Footstick.
What
If
duty?
it is possible to
Did you?
save Jovi's soul,
Polonian.
I will gladly step into the fire.
Did this fat guy just call you a dick slap or some shit?
My name is Polonius Ergala, first of his name. Knight
Yeah,
Protector
we know,
of
we know,
Alpha
we
Dor.
know.
I'm the champion and servitor of Hell, the god of light and love.
All right. Hold
All right,
on.
I'm gonna
Let me
turn
be
that
the
to
voice of
fuck
reason
stick.
here. Let me be the voice of reason. I don't have much to live for myself, but if we're planning on bringing her back, we might want to make sure she's not underground by the time we break this curse. 'Cause
Now,
then
this
she's not
man
gonna
is a
breathe and
thinker.
She's gonna die again.
Stick a tube in her mouth. She'll be fine.
That's a shitty way to die,
we got
too.
straws, right?
You guys, you might need to grab some shovels. We got some digging to do.
No, she ain't underground yet. It's open casket.
Man, this is my friend, and you want me to go dig her up?
Kyle
This
did
is
not
fucked up.
see this quest going.
We should
This,
just let the
I'll
dead
tell
lie.
you what.
I mean, this sounds like a pretty big job. You guys look like you got this under control. I think I might have to bow out.
That's right. We'll
I'll
let the
join
men,
you.
we'll
I'll
let the
join
men
you
take
in
care of this.
bowing.
Don't worry. I would like to know what God thought of this. That we would just dig up our friend here.
Okay.
Ain't hit the ground yet.
At this point, Amelia is going to speak up with some authority and go, well, I was expecting you to possibly be a little bit more collaborative.
We're trying.
I was hoping to offer this more as a reward than a bribe, but we are prepared to offer 100 gold each for your services in our plan.
You know, I think there's hope for her yet.
And first of all,
That's just
listen.
one
Here,
check for me, Jason Brown.
Nice, Jordan.
what's your name? Emiliana or some shit?
Remelia.
Listen to me. You don't need to bribe me to get my friend help.
You need to
I don't need
bribe
to do this
me.
for the motherfucking money.
I will do it.
Let's
for the
go help
money.
this person.
Listen,
I want my friend Jovi
Amelia,
back.
I want
I
your
want
oath.
the money.
He will.
I want your
we'll
oath,
take the 100
Amelia,
gold.
that she's not gonna come back as undead creature that we have to kill again.
I'm willing to take that chance.
I'm
Wait,
not.
If you're just looking for the friend, I'll take the money.
Do you not give a damn about Jovi? Do you know how much she did for you? I don't even know you, and she's touched so many
Are you
lives.
talking to me right now?
I think so. What's your name?
I don't want her coming back to life as an undead.
Okay, well, I'll take that chance for my friend.
I think there
By the
might
way,
be a
what's-
misunderstanding. I believe that she is dead right now. She doesn't have the opportunity of being resurrected using traditional magics because of a curse or blight that is spread across this land.
And that is
Clerics
my
that were
concern,
attending to her
because
were
somebody
unable to
glitched.
help her. Whatever curse it is, I believe what the contract that you're signing up for debating is to cleanse or destroy this curse. I don't think it will resurrect her otherwise
I mean,
upon completion.
I'm looking for a new life, and my family comes from a long line of people that fuck with curses and break them. So let's go fuck with this curse and go break it. That's what I
I
say
agree.
about it.
I have a question.
He's got a question.
Let's say I don't help. Is
Bust it out, girl.
Wait, what was the question?
Speak up, you stuttering motherfucker.
there a chance that this curse kills me?
That's it.
We- Well,
Honestly, it seems like
God,
there's a
I hope-
chance.
have you ever been raised in the past?
Absolutely not.
Do you plan on dying soon?
Absolutely fucking not.
Well, maybe I have your control, I guess. And she looks back to the group.
I'm in.
He's in. If he's in, I gotta be in there.
I mean, if
I got my crossbow on my shoulder. I'm like, let's go fucking do this, boy. Why are we being a bunch of pussies about this?
Okay, the task I have for you guys is kind of simple compared to what the others of the group will be doing. We are the Harpers, and up the coast a little ways there is a fairly docile lich that lives there named Zalandra Cordes.
What's a
We
lich?
believe that she would be aware of what's causing this curse, so our intent is to go force her to tell us. Their plan is that we will have the main force of the Harpers attack her tower that she lives in. But our true objective is to steal her phylactery and use it to make her tell us what she would know of this. We want you to sneak in and steal the phylactery.
And then we destroy the phylactery, thus ending the Lich. Good idea.
So,
Like,
did you just even bother asking her, or are you just gonna run in there guns?
It's a lich. I don't think you negotiate with liches.
Don't want to tell me what a lich is.
First
Tell
off,
this man what a
you
lich
said
is.
rather mild. What do you ever do to you?
I apologize, and your name is... And she looks at you, Jason.
Jason Brown.
You
That's a
aren't
real-
familiar with liches?
Absolutely fucking not.
A lich
what?
is a very powerful mage who has achieved immortality by stealing the souls of others.
they are foul undead who
Not
nest themselves in the
necessarily.
hearts of the earth. They spread their necromantic blight across the land, and they're terrible creatures to behold. They
If-
must be
Yeah, well-
slain at any opportunity.
If
What
I
that
may
one said.
interject, sometimes there have been cases of actually using the undead to benefit the living.
And you
Hogwash. All of them need to
definitely-
die.
You definitely don't want to steal from them. They have bad food
Oh,
and they will
dear.
murder you.
That's probably
The
true.
goblin speaks wisdom.
And I should
Weird.
clarify, when I say docile, it's more that the lich doesn't bother us when we don't bother it.
So why would poking the bear then?
Because this bear may be the only hope we have of learning where this curse is coming from.
So why don't
Can
you
I go
just
ask?
Why don't you ask then? Why you gotta attack it?
Here, I'll ask. Just bring me there.
No,
Just knock on the door and be like, "Yo, I got a question."
we
I'm a
could.
charismatic motherfucker.
We tried that. The two people
Who
we sent did
tried?
I
not
haven't
return.
tried it, though.
If there are those too scared to go, would their portion of the 100 be split among the rest of us?
It's quite a simple task. It's you guys
I
will
volunteer.
sneak in the back door.
Man, fuck it. Just
I'll
let's
knock
just
on
go.
the front door.
No, let's not go on the front door.
Okay.
You know what? I'll go with it because I want to ask too.
Yeah.
Alright,
Attack
Just let me do the
for
talking.
No reason. Fucking rude.
Matthew, outside of game, our characters are related. They have to be, dude.
No, absolutely not.
They have to be, dude. We're like the same character. It's so good though.
Okay.
They're smart.
Jason and Ixris, give me a perception check real quick.
First roll of the campaign. Woohoo!
Okay.
What was it? What was it?
It's an 11 plus something. I'm just trying to find.
Slightly above average. That's how you start a campaign right there, baby.
What the fuck's perception? Oh, just 11. I don't know what's
16 and 18 total.
Okay, so she tells you guys that if you truly want to knock on the front door, you'll have your chance. And she then explains to the rest of the group that the main group of Harpers have already left on their trip, or on their travels up to... Sorry, I forget where the fuck this was. The Cloakwood, which is where this Lich's tower is. And
The
that
Lurkwood or the Cloakwood?
the Cloakwood.
All right,
Oh.
Well, I look at Jason
there it
and
is,
say,
okay.
it seems that you and I are thinking a similar line of thought. I'm knocking on the front door and I'm just gonna ask.
It'd
Coming
be
with?
fucking rude not to.
Right?
he is
He's gonna
correct.
attack somebody. Let's go. Come on.
I got some questions for some sort of higher being, if you will. What
right here,
what
boy.
the fuck are the Harpers? I'm asking myself.
The
Which would
Harpers
be
are
God?
Family, but I guess we wouldn't know that.
Do I know what the Harpers are?
The Harpers are, and this is something that Remilia just goes ahead and explains to you. The Harpers are a loose organization of mages, scholars, rogues, and warriors who make it their mission to remove corrupt individuals from power and keep the people of Fur safe and free.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say so?
Can you give me that in simple terms? So they're like an
I don't wanna
organization of
fight the
do-gooders?
blacks.
We're the
Would that be-
people's militia.
Organization of pussy do-gooders. Gotcha.
So it's basically a bunch of the South will rise again, boys.
No.
They're way manlier than this shit.
God damn it.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding.
If you guys do choose to help, there is a boat that will be leaving in the morning to sail you up the coast to be there in 3 days' time when the Harpers arrive. The
And we
attack will be signaled by a loud horn, let's say.
Well, you know what? I
So
feel
how-
like Jason and I should get the opportunity to knock on the front door and ask, and shit, if it doesn't work, then go in guns blazing.
She assures you you will be given the opportunity to knock on a door.
Well, Jason, we
Oh,
might
look.
die, but shit,
I mean-
at least we did the right thing.
As long as it ain't me.
Hey, so we'll give them the opportunity to ask first, and then liches get stitches.
That is perfect. we have the perfect distraction. That'll buy us enough time to sneak in the back door and find the phylactery.
Did you say
Like
sneak?
it.
You know what I think we should do? So we're gonna do your task. That's fine. Are we all agreed that we're gonna do
Yes.
your task?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Reluctantly.
So
But we're gonna
So-
ask first.
yes. So I think what we should do we need her assistance anymore? I don't think we need you anymore. So anyway, so I think this is what we should do. We should go to the tavern.
Ha.
Let's go grab a few drinks
funny.
and we'll talk about our plan of action. That's what any reasonable man would do. And a goblin, of course.
I guess I could fill up on some water.
Who said anything about a goblin?
The fuck, you a fucking goblin, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Well,
So-
someone may
It's
carouse.
My-
have a
my
good
cloak's
time.
down.
I
Mine.
am going to bed.
Oh, he is
I will
not
see
a
you tomorrow
goblin.
morning.
You are not a goblin.
Alright, so everybody has agreed to help.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, Ramira offers you all half of the payment up front to gather any supplies you may feel you need. The boat will be stocked with 6 days' ration for there and the return trip. And she
everybody.
also provides all of you with 1 D4 plus 4 potion.
So let me get this straight.
Sure.
We're gonna go and talk to a lich, and potentially steal a phylactery from a lich for 100 gold.
She's
Split
explained.
between us or each?
No, 100 gold each, so she gives all of
Okay.
you 50 gold.
A little better. Okay.
She's also given each of you a 1d4 plus 4 healing potion.
okay.
And she has explained to you in detail that the plan is that you guys will arrive at the tower by boat and come in an entrance in the back, with the main attack being the distraction for you guys to seal the phylactery from the
Nope.
basement.
We're asking. That was agreed upon. We're asking.
Yeah, you two were gonna go ask.
Yes, we are. And
I-
it was agreed that the attack would not happen until we asked.
Do I know any? So
All right,
this
Aaron,
lich-
do you know of a lich at all?
I do.
Your character knows of a lich, yes?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Your character
I
would
promise
be
you, Kyle,
very
I'm my character.
fucking aware that this is a bad idea.
Nope.
I think it's a good idea. I think you
Okay.
should go talk to the
Well,
lich.
his character can learn why.
I'll
it's
be
a bad
standing over there when you
Kyle,
talk to
I'm
the
playing my
lich.
character, I promise.
Okay, well, I hope you're ready to re-roll it.
I'm gonna stand away from the wizard man. What do you even do?
I'm not talking to you.
What the fuck you mean you ain't talking to me?
No, because we're talking to Kyle. Are we in character or are we talking to Kyle?
Oh, I was in character, man. Just do what you do, man.
Alright, by the way, you guys, take the 50 gold each and go off to do your own thing for the night, whatever the hell it is you want to do. Polonius, she actually gave you 100 gold, but she didn't make much notice of it. And by the way, you do get inspiration.
By the way, I got a
Thank you.
15 natural perception. Just gonna throw that one out there.
That's fine. She has a very high sleight of hand.
Did she fucking roll that shit? Cause I didn't hear no goddamn dice clank. Motherfucker. All right. So all right, tavern. Tavern. Who's going to the tavern with me? Y'all a bunch of bitches. I'm gonna go to the tavern myself.
I'm asleep, so you have fun.
Waylon, I will meet you at the tavern. I think I'm going to do I'm going to find a few provisions for our.
He's the most stuck-up one of y'all, and he's gonna go join me. Polonius, I like you.
I mean, before
Well, I
we
feel
do
I could
anything-
have a glass
I-
of cool water and maybe a slab of meat before we depart.
I couldn't hear you down there, not Goblin Man. What'd you say?
I was just wondering if we were.
Oh,
able
God,
to
the goblin's
get-
there.
Ah, shut up! I'm not a goblin.
He's not a goblin.
Is there any
Not a
chance
goblin.
Are you
that we can
green,
get
boy?
in advance?
I'm sorry. What was that, Goblin Man? Not Goblin Man.
I'm wondering if we can get it in advance.
She gave us 50 gold. You didn't get your 50 gold?
I got 50 gold.
No, that was my 50 gold. I got 100 gold. You
I
got
missed
no
that
gold.
part.
I'm
missed
just kidding.
that
She
part.
should have gave you 50 gold. Did you already lose it?
I know it's the only 50 gold I have.
I was gonna say some real racial stuff right there, but I tried my best not to.
Okay, let's go. I've never been
I'll
to
go
the
to
bar
tavern.
before.
And you go to the I figure you go to the tavern, Cubby. Shit.
I've never been to a tavern. Not from the outside. Usually the trash cans in the back have food.
Motherfucker, we're going to the tavern, and then when we're at the tavern, you're gonna explain to me why you've never been to a tavern.
All right, let's go.
Fair enough. So me, Polonius, who's stuck up, but seems like a fine fellow. The Knock Goblin
The
and
knock
Mr.
off.
Brown hey Hasselhoff or Hoof. What's your name?
Hey, it's Hasselhoof.
Is that like you don't got a last name or a first name? Is it just Hasselhoof?
The Hasselhoof.
The Hasselhoof. I like that.
Nice.
You coming to drink with us, man?
I'll meet up with you guys over there.
I'll take that as a no. All right, let's go.
I'll take care of something.
DM.
Yes, sir.
We scared God away.
Uh-oh. You guys there? Hello? Hello?
Won't be able to be resurrected.
It's all chill, baby.
And then
My
I
character
can.
doesn't know what a lich is, and he knows he's charismatic as fuck.
Alright, you guys there?
Yes.
All
Are you
right.
there?
Yep, my internet's back. Sorry about
So you
that.
did get cocked by Cox.
Yeah, apparently so.
He got Cox blocked.
Nice.
It's okay. Tech will be out from the time of 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. for you. Don't worry.
Hey, it's excuse me while I rub my nipples.
Anywhere between
Yeah.
tomorrow and next.
Okay, so I am gonna make this part somewhat quick. So you guys DM'd yourself what I miss.
Oh, we ended up bailing.
I'm
that
knocking
whole
on the
thing.
door. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about. Like, I mean, I'm open for an adventure, but fucking with a lich, man, I heard some stories about them. I don't want to be fucking with that shit.
You
That's
guys
kinda
were
scary.
They're not all that bad, man.
You guys were assured that if you follow the plan, it is very unlikely you will encounter a lich face to face.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe
The
we should.
helpers are bringing a full army to bear on the tower.
What if the lich isn't that bad a guy?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
not
a
so.
bad motherfucker. I'll just talk to it.
I don't think we should talk to him.
Here, Aaron, you do recall right now that the Remelia told you that the lich's name was Zaldra Cordres. Which, go ahead and Aaron, because you studied a little bit, give me a history check.
History check. What is that? Hold on. Let me get all this bullshit out of this nice, fancy wooden box that Phil made me.
So it's mediocre,
Oh,
possibly above
you go
mediocre.
fuck yourself. This box is beautiful.
My box. I like my box.
You do
I
have
love
another
Phil's box. I do terrible things to Phil's box.
It is a 7.
A 7.
Phil, I just saw it.
So Phil, excuse me, Ixris, you're not quite sure, but you're pretty sure you've heard that name before, and it had quite a reputation. You can't quite remember, but you remember something of like the Duchess of Rot.
Oh, that sounds.
Oh,
nice.
that's lovely.
Duchess of fucking Rot. Shit.
So you're saying that?
Duchess of She Will Rot in the Ground, you mean?
No, I'm not so good
Polonius?
at plans.
Polonius, I really like you. I'm just gonna throw that out there. At first I thought a little stuck up. This guy got a stick up his ass or something, or a sword or some shit. Probably
I
a
too
sword.
have to get used to your dirty rags, clothing, but you have a great personality and a
First of all,
stalwart heart.
This leather. First of all, motherfucker, hear me out. This fucking leather cuirass is of prime quality. I've washed it 3 times in about a year and a half, and it is much nicer than you'd think it looks, just for the record. It provides, if I had to put a number on it, some sort of 12 type protection, if you will, if I had to put a number on it.
That's
It's
2 more
quite-
than 10.
That is true. That is 2 more than 10. You are very correct. You not only is he a fine fellow, but he is smart as there could be. I like this guy.
Such flowered and honeyed words out of your mouth. I appreciate it.
Is your
Hey,
character ball, Phil?
Are we at the tavern yet? I want to go to the goddamn tavern.
All right, so basically everybody's in agreement that they're going to partake in the plan and show up at the vote in the morning. Yes.
I'm in agreement. I'm gonna go to the goddamn tavern.
Okay, so
I did quickly want to make it as quick as possible. Is it possible to pick up some caltrops?
I was actually just about to say that you all fuck off and do whatever the hell you want for the evening. Y'all have a grand old time. And you guys do actually find a trade and goods store in Baldur's Gate that has essentially everything available from the adventuring gear table.
Ooh.
I'm looking for some tools that would possibly involve a mirror and some picks, just in case I find myself in any sort of a sticky situation.
So you want a steel mirror?
Well, I'm looking for. I heard they have kits for that. Now, I don't want to call it a thieves kit, but it may be thieves tools.
This is.
Do you have thieves tools?
It's the only thing I possess.
See, I know how to use that shit, but I don't got one. Well, if you got one, then I ain't gonna fuck with it then.
I'm quite handy at getting into places I shouldn't.
I actually you a not goblin. I like you. I like you and Polonius. Y'all a bunch of fine fellows.
Little Goblin, are you?
No, his
intending
name's
to
not. He's
welcome
not a
this
goblin.
Excuse me, Waylon. I was speaking.
Man,
Little
right,
Goblin,
you're right.
friend, were you planning on it? Were you planning on adventuring with us? Were you going to fight this blight demon and send it to the depths of hell with us?
Yeah.
Are you going to
he said.
stand shoulder to shoulder with us, men at arms, as we tackle this beastly demon and send it where it belongs?
I mean.
I'm sorry, what?
I will. Will it result in more gold?
I mean,
Perhaps.
it was one of us. If you die,
Perhaps-
I take gold.
Whoa.
Someone's getting gold.
What I can do is I could sneak around the back and maybe stab it in the head when it's not looking.
I like this. Goblin. Your friend Goblin now.
Polonius? Polonius, can you do me a favor?
Yes, little
you-
Goblin.
Can you please try not to use the G word in public?
I mean,
You have to put an A at the end, I think.
I
don't-
know you don't. You might not.
Goblin, I don't
understand
think I've
this.
called you good or goodly.
You might not understand
Great,
this.
even. I haven't said that word either.
With your stature and whiteness. But people, when they find out that I am what I am, they're not very nice to me.
Friend Goblin, I also would like to give you some gold so you can get some better clothes.
oh my
Here's 10 gold. I'm gonna give him 10 gold.
holy
My eyes light
This
up.
is
I'm
so good. I
guess
feel like
call me whatever you like.
I feel like if we give Muggsy a sock, he's gonna leave us. Don't give him the gold, Phil. He'll never come back for free again.
I give him 10 gold. I counted out.
So you saw him get paid with us, right? He got 50 gold.
What's done is done.
You're what's the word? I'm honorable.
You are very honorable.
Oh, why? Thank you. That is kind words. Flattering.
I would strongly
Flattering.
suggest to not be a street urchin in Waterdeep. It would not behoof you, if you will. It would not be Hasselhoof you, if you will.
I mean, a street urchin. Isn't that just somebody who gets by taking things that doesn't belong to other people?
That is exactly what it is.
How else do you get by?
I think by like working or something and having skills in certain things.
Yeah, but even if you have skills and can work, if nobody can hire you, how do you earn income?
I don't know. I never figured that part out. That's why I'm just gonna go try and kill stuff instead.
Oh,
I'm
I
trying
was just
to.
gonna steal stuff, but if killing stuff results in money, I
I'm
can kill
looking.
things.
I'm looking for a change of careers, if you will. I'm trying to be a better person, you know, and try and do what is right. I'm trying to help my friend Jovi, who I miss dearly, which none of you fucks seem to care about.
I just need a large sum of money to pay off a very scary man or I will die.
See, I'm just running away from that. That's what you should do, because then you don't gotta pay him. You just don't be there no more.
That is an option.
I'm telling you, that's the route I'm going. I owe some motherfucker a lot of money too. Shit, he ain't gonna find me.
Yeah, but this is Cockeyed Lou we're talking about.
Do I know who Cockeyed Lou is? I'm from the mean streets of Daggerford and Waterdeep, if that matters.
I'm from land something north
Where
of
the-
Waterdeep.
Well, how north? Like a little north, or I have a little
Luskin.
map cut of.
Luskin's the port city at the mouth of the river Murar on the Sword Coast.
Oh yeah, you way north. Okay, yeah, never mind. I wouldn't know shit about that place.
But I think Cockeyed Lou has some control.
Well, so you got thieves
He's a big
tools.
deal.
Alright, so you guys will have a 3-day boat ride to discuss Cockeyed Lou some more. Does anybody want anything off of the gear table?
Yes.
Um,
I'm going to be doing caltrops, ball bearing.
where can I find that's in the
Page
that's in the player's
150.
handbook. Right?
Yeah, page 150.
So this is my first time actually in a shop shopping. So I go up and I look at the items and what do I see available to me?
Oh no.
Everything on page 150.
I would also like to buy ink. And is it possible to get like paper? Like, can I get a journal or something? My guy's gonna journal.
Is there? Pretty sure there's a book on here, isn't there? Yeah, book. Yeah, it's a blank book. It's 25 gold.
Oh,
it's
good
the
to go.
it's the trade goods table, correct? Sorry, I'm on D&D Beyond. I don't have the book right now, so I'm just trying
I
to.
don't have the book either. It's just Page 150 to me, it says.
Starts with
Yeah.
abacus, ends with whetstone.
Hold on, abacus.
I think this is just.
What's this called? What's a
Tell you
table
what,
called?
tell me what you. It's adventuring gear.
Oh, there
And
it
then
is.
can
Okay.
I buy one potion? Can I find a healing potion? Or?
No.
No. Okay.
Yep, all sold
Oh,
out.
here it is. I
Got
All
found
right.
it.
So then that's 27 gold I spend.
Okay, I trust you to mark that.
Can I did find it, by the way. Only some other adventuring gear. Okay. Ooh, oh, that's expensive. And this is all for the mark price that I see here?
As long as it matches what I have.
We're not trying to get swindled or nothing like that?
Mhm.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, the only thing is that they are fresh out of healing potions because of the, death curse going on. They sold out of stock very quickly when people
That
started
is
falling ill.
understandable. Ooh,
That
we could
makes
get
sense
into
to
that
me.
business. Maybe that's a lot better than killing liches. We can make some good cash doing that.
Unfortunately, it lacks honor.
I
You
mean, I
cannot
don't
buy
know.
honor with gold.
You're providing a service to the city. That seems pretty honorable, if you ask me. That's what I thought. All right. Oh, I need a. I actually need a few basic things. I don't think I have a mess kit. That's probably no Gucci. I do. Oh, no, I do have a mess kit. I picked the pussy pack. Let's see.
All right, so if everybody's okay with, in the spirit of advancement, just marking off the things you
I'm
want.
gonna buy a signal whistle.
And
I'm
I
buying
go
a
in
rape
there and
whistle.
I pick up a bedroll, and I pick up this a spyglass, and I pick up a poison, and I pick up a mirror, and I just grab a bunch of stuff, and I just walk out.
And I quickly
Oh,
grab him by the back of the shirt and bring him right back in.
What are you doing? I thought we were getting items for our adventure.
We are. You gotta pay.
Not goblin. You gotta pay for that stuff. You in a store.
What do I have to kill somebody for it?
No, you don't kill him. Hasselhoof, can you help
No,
him?
remember that 10 gold that we gave you for being a goblin?
Yes.
Not goblin, not goblin.
For being a not goblin?
Good job.
fuck.
Good job, fuck Steve.
I remember that very well. That is my hard-earned coin that I have earned for myself.
You earned that by being a not goblin.
Yes.
So now you gotta do your dues. You gotta pay some of that back to the fine folk that are looking the other way for what you're bringing around.
But if I give it to other people, how do I keep it for myself?
Just keep being a not a goblin.
Yeah, those are your reparations.
That's how you keep money. You be a not goblin. That's how you keep nice things.
Okay. So how much do I give it all? I don't want to give all of this to him.
I'll tell you what. You take this bedroll and give me the money, and I'll figure this out.
I give you all of my money for this bedroll?
Yeah.
I like this.
That does not sound like a good deal.
I'll get you 2 bedrolls for all your money.
I know I'm not a smart, not goblin, but I also know enough to know that this is money that I need for other purposes.
Then you need to go talk to that innkeeper or that
You're telling me you're not a not goblin?
and pay the man what he's due.
I can do that. So I walk up to the
Alright.
innkeeper with all the items. I say, "Sir, how much of my gold would you like for these items?"
what do you have there?
I have this bedroll, and it looks like a spyglass. It's pretty cool. It looks like I have a vial of poison.
He just reaches over the counter and takes the spyglass and the poison from you, and he goes, "How much gold do you have?"
Can I be perceptive about this? Can I kind of just pay attention to this conversation?
I'll say you're noticing it.
I mean, I got good perception.
It's not a giant store.
Okay.
So now you're just holding the bedroll, right?
I have this many, sir. I don't really know how to count.
He's got 60.
60. I have 60.
Well, you can't afford either of these. He sets them on the counter, reaches over, and takes one of the gold pieces from you and says, "This will get you the bedroll."
Oh,
Is that the price of a bedroll?
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
okay. I suppose. So those are off the table then.
He gently sets them on the counter behind the desk.
Okay. I guess I thank you for this transaction. I hope you have a good night.
He
I walk
eyes
away
you
with the
carefully
bedroll.
as you're leaving the store.
Oh. Is he
And
still
as he
eyeing
walks
me?
out, I pat him on the back.
By the way, Muggsy, Hasselhoof, take an inspiration.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. First inspiration.
All right.
And then I turn over to Hasselhoof like this. Did you see all the things in there?
I did.
There are so
Yeah.
many things.
There are things. We have to earn those things.
Do we have to earn them?
We do.
You
Hey,
don't.
Kyle, I'm looking for a disguise kit. Can I find a disguise kit?
That would be a negative, Ghost Rider.
I pull out my disguise kit like this.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
I'm not good at many things, and I don't know many things, but this is sort of my thing.
It's my thing too, though. But I don't got the. How'd you get all these kits? Where? You know, that's fine. We can. Are you okay with sharing, not Goblin?
I think it has something to do with me being of a criminal background.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if we share then?
If God permits it, I'm fairly certain I would be okay with that.
Oh, sweet mighty. I'd like to ask you, if possible, if it's okay if me and Not Goblin share this disguise kit.
Hallelujah. Praise Jesus.
He said no.
Then I guess that's just settled.
Fine, mighty.
Okay, then. So,
Oh.
the next morning. Everybody good?
Yes.
I'm good.
Alright, so the next morning, you all will leave Boulder's Gate aboard the Diviner. It's a small boat bound for the Cloakwood. It is piloted by one Harper crew member, Calbrox, who is a halfling mage. As you all board the boat, he looks at Ixrus, and he says, "I was told you wish to knock on the door when we get there."
Indeed, I would.
Well, we're already a little behind. We better hurry if we aim to get there before the attack, then. Is there anything y'all need before we go?
You got booze on this boat?
We only have the rations to make it the trip.
More
Did
wind
Hank have
current.
booze or no?
I will tell you, my larger than average cohort over here is going to require some sort of refreshment, probably. And I myself would also like a very refreshing beverage.
Oh,
Where can I go get that?
check
You need
on
water?
the.
I can share.
No, motherfucker, we don't need water. I'm sorry, Polonius. I get a little moody sometimes.
You can check under the deck. There may be a barrel of ale. I'm not sure.
All
What's
right,
your
we'll make
name,
that
boy?
one.
Yo, shiny guy.
Are you,
Penis?
Excuse me, my name is Polonius Urgala. First of his name, Knight Protector of Elturgar.
what do you want?
Servitor of Helm, the god of
You
light
say
and
penis, boy?
life.
Penis?
We
Rotund
gotta
one,
shorten
what can I
that
help
shit.
you with?
We gotta shorten that shit. I'm calling you penis, and if you don't like it, then it is what it is. Can you find me some ale, boy?
I believe it might be overboard. I can send you there.
I'll bring you right with me.
Brett.
I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Brown, but it looks like your days of bringing people with you have expired, unless it's to some sort of a buffet type situation.
Listen, back in my day, this boy would have been nothing but shit on my shoe.
Yeah, but also back in your day, you might have been like 40 pounds less, so might have
I
been a
was
couple
40 pounds
stone.
more, boy. 6'3" pure muscle.
Hold on.
Right.
Pure fucking muscle, boy.
Yo, what class are you, dude? I gotta
I'm a
know.
He's a bar.
Barbarian? Oh, bard.
Miss.
Hey man, my neck is fucking killing me right now, so I'm gonna get off because this fucking shit's driving me nuts right now.
Yeah, bro?
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain.
No. Well, did the military thing and take a lot of ibuprofen, I guess.
Yeah, no, I already tried that.
I
Oh.
love you and I hope you're okay.
Well, get feeling better, buddy.
Yeah, alright man, good night.
Oh, you guys couldn't hear that, huh?
Yeah,
No,
why'd you
no.
move
We're
everyone?
in
What'd you
different
do?
channels.
Oh, no, Aaron moved me. I didn't even realize it until I kept talking
Oh.
to you guys.
Yeah, we're
Aaron's
RPing, man.
Apparently his neck was bugging him and he was in a lot of pain. So he was going to
Oh,
go to
no. That sucks.
Oh, I see.
bed.
Why
Well,
doesn't he just take Motrin? Isn't that what you do in your military, boy?
I hate you so much. Alright, well, the bad news is Aaron's going to be missing this first part. The good news is if you guys want, we don't have to stop in 40 minutes.
I mean, I don't want to play too long.
Oh, no,
but
I'm not saying play till midnight, but I'm saying
I'm
we
gonna
don't
play till
have...
9. I mean,
Yeah,
Alright.
let it ride, man.
Alright, so you guys all board the boat. Sorry, if you guys were RPing, I didn't catch any of it.
Oh yeah, we were RPing hard, man.
I was talking
We're
about
doing-
back in my day. It was really
Yeah,
good.
he was going back in my day, and I 2 stones ago, you know.
Oh, by the way, while everyone was rushing around to the tavern, I went and made sure that the Jovi was able to breathe whenever we broke that curse.
Smart boy.
Drove a pipe
some
into the ground?
reeds and I took some reeds, kind of worked them down through the
Nice.
ground.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
Good
Listen,
job.
Hasselhoof. Hasselhoof, listen to me, boy.
She
Good team
comes to
captain now.
life, suffocates in a
Proud.
box.
Makes us proud, Hasselhoof.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Brown, you are a confusing fellow. But thank you, Hasselhoof. I really appreciate that. I do apologize. I was too busy trying to get my drink on to think of my dear friend Jovi, and that's I need to work on that quite a bit.
I mean, trust me, I didn't want to dig her up all the way and make it easy for her if she came back undead. I just wanted her to be able to breathe and maybe holler a little bit.
That is really dark. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm demoting
But-
you to vice captain.
Hey,
Penis, you're the
someone's got to
water
think
boy.
about these things.
Are you, Coach? What the fuck, Mr. Brown? Are you a delusional fat piece of shit or what?
Yo, Matt, is Jason overweight? Is
Yeah,
Coach
he's like
overweight?
he's 260, dude.
He's like 6'2", 260. He's a topsters.
He's got a
How
weight,
old
he's
is-
got a
how-
goatee. Well, I'm
how
a
old is
fucking
Coach
half
Brown?
elf, so I'm definitely like 600 years old, right?
No.
I'm like 45 in human years, so whatever that would be.
We just
That
know it's 10 years past his prime. That's all we know.
Like 150.
I've been in my prime for
half
20
elves.
years, boy.
Half elves live to be like 150, so like
Yeah.
it'd be like
I'm like 100, then 110.
Yeah, you're straight having that midlife crisis, man. Let's see. All right. Well, we got. Let's see. We got some ale, right? I think we got enough ale. I mean,
Friends,
Tupster's
we
over
have-
there, man.
we have a long journey.
That's why we
gotta
need
get
ale.
fucked
Perhaps we
up, boy.
should turn to the drink. How about we all sit around and I read through some divine scriptures from.
Listen, penis.
Here we have the firmament. In
Penis.
chapter 4, we talk
Listen,
with,
penis.
Listen here,
Water boy.
Coach Brown. Take care of this man.
Listen, fuckstick. I'm about to send your ass overboard. I swear on my mama.
and the smotey talked to the smoter.
God damn, this boy ain't right.
Into the
You
There
just
nothing wrong with
ain't
the water
right.
boy on the- I don't know.
Hasselhoof, what race are you? Are you the white race? I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm actually fairly accepting for as southern as I sound.
I'm just raised from the land.
So are you like a half elf or?
It doesn't matter where I'm from.
Well, it's not where you're from. What fucking race are you? I can see by looking at you.
I don't know. I've been surrounded by wolves and just other folks I've encountered. No one's really ever brought it up.
Kyle, what the fuck is
What does
he?
he look like?
What does he look like?
He's a human.
Oh, okay. My human brother. Because Phil, you're a half elf as well, right?
I'm a half elf, yeah.
Oh, you and Coach Brown are the same kin.
You tell me we can, boy?
All
I
right.
think he might be some new race undiscovered.
I think he's just a
genius
human.
elf, I think is what they refer to me as, boy.
So wait, you said you were raised by wolves?
Few of them.
Or like you refer to your parents as wolves, or they're actual wolves, like the type that eat you?
I mean, they didn't eat me. They might eat you.
I think a bard showed me this play once.
Oh, the wolves in our tribe did not
Yes.
get along. We had many battles with the wolves.
Well, these aren't goblin wolves.
Not goblin.
There's
What?
goblin wolves?
Tell me, did these wolves raise you and teach you about gods? Maybe hell?
Dogs?
You are very
Gods.
single-minded.
Are you about to preach to this boy?
It looks as though he is in need of some enlightenment about
I
Hey,
don't
guys.
the
think he is.
surrounding areas outside of his forest.
I'm gonna guys
I
watch
think
this.
I'm
Watch
well.
this. Watch this. Hey, Polonius, can you
Anus?
tell me more about this helm god of yours? I'm gonna go talk to the captain and tell him to get us going.
Helm, the god of light.
Calvarus looks at you and goes, "It's about time." As he pulls the ropes quickly, setting the sails, and the boat takes a jerk with a rush of wind that catches the sails. As you guys are on movement, Calbrooks looks at you and goes, "You all are aware of your role in this attack, right?"
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna
No,
say,
he's not gonna knock on the door. We're gonna go sneak in. Do you really want to knock on the door?
I still think it was a good idea.
Calbrooks looks at you and goes, "Boy, you're two shits to the wind of stupid. But the plan is that when we
Listen,
get
fuck
there,
stick, don't talk down to me.
as,
You off your own motherfucking boat.
as he looks up to you, the halfling, he goes, "I'd like to see you fucking try, kid."
Uh-oh. Oh, he just kid. Have you seen him? He's like a 50. He's like 105. He's fast.
Polonius shuts his book and watches.
When I said all that, I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
Roll a tub roll.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude, having a fat.
23
A 23.
for intimidation. Yeah, I rolled 18 plus 5. Coach Brown's an intimidating motherfucker.
Hey, man.
I never met a horse. I ain't broken.
Also, while they're doing that, are there any like boatsmen? What would you call them? Sailors or whatever that I can find that I might be able to play Three Dragon Annie with, since
Cal-
I have this newfound money to gamble.
Calbrooks is the
gosh.
only, hand on the ship.
We're stuck with this motherfucker by ourselves. How big is this boat?
Not that big.
Fuck, we got Tubsters over here. He's gonna make us sink.
I have
Listen
noticed
here,
the boat
you dumb
leaning to
motherfucker.
one side.
And you, penis, I don't need to hear shit from you. I'll cut you from the fucking party, I swear to God.
Relax, friend. I do not mean to.
I swear to
Please,
whatever
take a seat.
motherfucking
You're
God you believe in.
You're working up a sweat. Go ahead and sit down.
So do any of you guys know Three Dragon Ante?
Listen,
Do I know
Muggsy
three-
Bugs.
Do I know Three Dragon Anti-God? Because that seems like something I would know growing up in the mean streets of Waterdeep.
Is that a dice or is that a card game? 'Cause
It's
I
a
know
card
dice.
game. I have it. I have it.
I do not, friend, unfortunately.
I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll take all your money. I mean,
I-
I'll play for money.
How the hell did we end up together? We got a man that was raised by wolves. We got whatever the fuck this fat fuck over here is. We got Not Goblin here.
That's
What?
I
You know what?
sensed a hint of disdain when you said not goblin. Goblin friend is a warrior. with
No,
a
I
sword
like
in his
Not
heart,
Goblin. Not Goblin probably
who's
the only one
ready
he
to
fucks
charge
That's
up.
Coach
in
Fat
and
Buck to
vanquish
you.
evil by tearing
Coach
out
Fat
and
Buck.
ripping out its heart. I'm with you,
know-
goblin friend.
So
That's how
you
it
want to
passed.
get called Coach?
Yeah.
I like this. For me,
I guess if you want to get called Coach.
No, I'm Coach Muggsy. You're not Coach.
He's already Not Goblin. I'll give you Not
Yeah.
Coach too.
Yeah, you can't get everything. I'm the motherfucking coach, and what I say goes. And if anyone doesn't like that, they can kiss my ass.
It's like my character in Cartman had a kid. Oh my god, this is such a good sesh. Oh, dude, we need good memes, man. This is good. Hasselhoof, I'm still curious about how you raised by wolves and not eaten.
You refer to him as captain.
Oh, is he cap? Man, what the fuck's all these titles, man?
You'll
So
be
he's
one soon.
captain. He's
Yes.
Mr. Hasselhoof. Is it Captain Hoof or Captain Hasselhoof or Captain Hassel?
That's
It's
his
just
choice.
Hasselhoof. I don't
Oh,
care
it's
about
captain. It's captain. I told you it was captain, so it's captain.
No, this man does not appreciate title. I will call you Hasselhoof. I apologize. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Hasselhoof.
Just I've roamed the land with my pack, and you know we got wandering around, and as just things things change, time passes. You know, there was a group of people that just destroyed our whole homestead,
No, I'm sorry to
all
hear
our
that.
land, and we took off on the run, me and a couple of them, and. No, just over time, this is where I find myself. So I've just
Wow.
bounced in here and there.
Did those
What about-
vagabonds kill your...
It did.
Do you
Well, that-
speak wolf, boy?
Barbaric. I mean, it sounds like a wretched lifestyle, but it sounds barbaric as well. What
Wait,
they do.
is wolf a language?
Do you speak wolf?
Motherfucker does. Shit, that's pretty fucking cool. Coach, what about you? Why the fuck are you Coach?
We got some clouds coming in.
I
boys.
wasn't trying to make no fucking jokes, Coach.
Pass.
Fair enough.
I got
All right. Seems Coach
Captain.
needs some coaching.
Excuse me, Captain. Are we going to a land that has wolves about?
Land that has what?
Wolves.
Well,
Furry beasts.
y-
Howl at the night.
well, we're going to the Cloakwood. Of course, there's wolves there.
Hasselhoof, friend, it sounds like you might be able to find a new pack.
Just apologize in advance if I end up leaving y'all.
You know, you got to follow your dreams. You know, you only get one life, unless you know you become a lich and you get like 2 or 3.
You don't have to leave.
What are you gonna try to steal me away with that tiny stature?
Or not,
You know,
Goblin.
I mean, I'm pretty good at stealing, but
Did I mispronounce? Did I misspell lich? Is there a T in there?
Not Goblin. I want to teach you something.
There is a T, isn't there?
I'm gonna whisper
No,
this
it's
to
not.
Not Goblin. I'm also really good at stealing, but what makes you good at stealing is having everyone around you not know that you're good at stealing.
I'm not gonna steal from you guys.
That's good. You shouldn't steal from us, because we'll probably fucking kill you.
That captain's probably got some good stuff.
Does the captain have good stuff?
Can I overhear that and just nod?
No,
Nod and smile? I'll give you also a slow thumbs up. Straight from Coach.
This is what happens when you don't got a crew. You got no one to get your back.
yeah.
I'm just
I mean,
kidding. No, not Goblin. We shouldn't. This man's taking his place.
Listen, team
You know,
mean,
he's-
boys. Team mean,
I'm
boys.
just saying, we could go and save this lich and each get 100 gold, but how much do you think this boat is worth?
Probably not a
I
hundred.
like the
honestly.
way you're thinking.
Conversation. Hasselhoof does some shape water and dumps it over their head.
Nice. Can I do an acrobatics check to see if I saw that coming? Get out of the way of it.
I've never encountered magic before, so I'm just. What
Oh.
the fuck was that?
All right, I want all of you that are thinking of this right now to give me a history check.
Thinking
Of-
of this?
Thinking of what?
Thinking of what?
The whole steal the boat thing.
Oh, I wasn't actually
Oh.
gonna. I was gonna tell them not to steal the boat.
Anybody who is actually thinking that's a serious idea.
I'm just waiting to hear
Well-
dice roll.
I mean, my guy seriously talked about it. What do you want me to roll?
A history check.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. Jordan.
No, he rolled a 20.
That's 20.
Damn.
No, he just
Oh.
didn't roll a d20. He just
Oh.
rolled 20.
Oh. Roll 20.
It's okay. I like it. Jordan, you.
No, he rolled a 13.
Okay, so as you say that, and Jason, as you hear that and think, not a bad idea, you both kind of have a little memory of Jovi slip into your mind.
Oh, Jovi. Oh, she made really good pie.
I'm gonna get you a boat, Jovi.
I'm gonna get you a boat, Jovi.
What's Jesus Christ!
She always wanted a boat.
Just wanted to get out of here and sail the open seas.
This was such a great idea, Muggsy.
What is the fine captain's name?
Calbrooks.
Hasselhoof.
Calvis?
Calbrooks.
Calbrix. Is that Calbrix?
Sure.
Mr. Calbrix. So you're taking you're stuck with us on this boat for 3 days, right? It's been about 20 minutes. How you doing?
I wish I were dead.
I wouldn't say that around these boys. But anyways, I hope they paying you a lot for this at least. I'm assuming it's not enough because I know you're about to say that, but
No, I do this for the good of the realm and in hopes I can save my son.
what's going on with your son, man?
Well, you have heard of the disease, have you not?
Yeah, this death curse. Yeah, it took one
Yes.
of our close friends too.
Yes, that's why
The,
I'm here to help. I hope you all can take this a little more seriously, as this is not a light matter.
You know what, Mr. Calbrix, I respect that and I understand where you're coming from, but when you're about to break into a lich's house and steal his phylactery, sometimes you need a little bit of humor to lighten the situation, if you get what I'm saying.
I agree. Just keep in mind that you five have what I would consider the easy job. There'll be hundreds of harpers above you on the ground fighting a lich.
I mean, we don't need 100. You can just send me and I'll knock on the door. I've already told you this.
And then it will be the four of you searching for the phylactery.
He's not wrong, Fatty.
Listen, back in my day, I'd absolutely shit all over this lich, hallelujah, and it'd be great.
He says that, but I'm not sure how accurate he is. But maybe
I'm telling you.
maybe you were as good as you said you were, 2 stones ago.
Listen, when you train every day by walking uphill both ways in the snow, then you just get strong.
You just get strong. Those are words of wisdom. When
I'm gonna be like essentially just riding in my shit and then passing out, like taking a nap or whatever for the trip.
yeah, I'm gonna just so you know, Calbrix, we're here to take this serious. We just we try and lighten the mood, try and get ready for these dangerous perils. There's really no other way to approach these situations, in my opinion.
Well, that is good to hear.
You go talk to the raggedy guy over there. He was raised by wolves. He's quite an interesting fellow, by the way. If you get bored,
I'll be busy here steering the ship, making sure that we get there as quickly as possible.
you gonna steer this ship by yourself for 3 straight days?
Well, when I sleep, it will be under my own guidance. And he waves his hand, and you see like a mage hand grab the helm.
That's pretty cool. Can you teach me how do you do that? That looks hard. You have to know magic and stuff to be able to do that.
It takes years of practice.
I'm gonna start waving my hand in the air.
Like
Is
doing
he
anything?
doing
or
it?
just-
Did it do anything?
Give me an Arcana check.
Does he have mage hand or
Wait,
anything?
do you have Mage Hand or?
I
Wait,
don't
just
have any
practicing
first
or
level
miming?
spells. I
Wait.
don't have any first level spells at all. Oh, I haven't picked them.
Oh,
Well, unlucky.
Mage hand is a cantrip.
have you picked cantrips?
Nope. I have Mage Hand.
Oh yeah, shit, you're a bard. God damn it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like a primary spellcaster, bro.
And I rolled a 20 on Arcana anyway, so I just started flinging my hand.
Nice.
I'm gonna picture it as though you're just making rude hand gestures behind Polonius.
That's perfect.
As we're walking through the ship, I'm making note of anything that might be of value and locations of where it might be.
All you really find is that on one of the 18 boards from stern to starboard, you see a nail that's kind of sticking out a little bit. It looks shiny.
Doesn't help me.
Well, I think I'm gonna retire and get my my humble rest.
Okay. So, as you all just continue on your merry way for the voyage, it passes without really anything of note. It's in the evening of the third day of your boat ride that the wind seems to blow a little colder. The evergreen tree tops of the cloakwood rustle endlessly. Calbrick steers the boat along rocky shores. "You see that?" he says to you, pointing to the...
Look.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I was like just waking up. That's sorry.
No.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
He says to you, pointing to the monolithic black tower appearing just above the dark forest. "Zalandra," the mage says ominously. "We're close." Minutes later, the wind howls a lonely note as Calbrix brings the Divitor as close as he can to the shore. A small cliff 10 feet high raises up from the rocks atop the cliffs. You see dense trees and Zalandra's lair poking above. The mage hops into the knee-deep water, motioning for you to grab your equipment and follow.
I do.
Yep, just put my pack on and get my bow, my crossbow, and let's go do this.
The ocean is as cold as death. Calbrix walks onto the shore and touches the cliff wall, muttering an arcane incantation. As he does, the wall parts just a bit, revealing a stone stair going upwards in the darkness. Suddenly, a bleak breaks the night and that fills your heart with adrenaline and dread. "That's Ramira's horn! Good luck and be quick. Remember, they're fighting above you."
Ching! Onwards! I pull my sword out
This
and
fucking
start
guy.
walking.
I pull my bow and just start. This
Listen,
fucking
Penis,
guy.
I told you you're not the captain, Penis.
I trust him. No, I'm not gonna lie. I trust him in front more than I trust
Stand
you,
behind
Coach.
me, all coaches. No, I'm forward.
Do you know what, Polonius? Let him go. Just let Tubsters go.
I move to the side, but I try initially to walk side by side with you, but you're too wide.
All right, now that's so
Give
I'm
Coach the
gonna
respect he deserves.
so we're going up this like black stairwell into like a tower. Is that correct?
Well, actually, as you guys are climbing the stairs, it does wind a little bit through, the kind of the caresses of the, cliff face. As you can see, it's been worn unevenly from all the water, and it actually comes to a cave entrance that
Can I-
appears to be about maybe 60 feet from the base of the tower itself.
Can I check to see if there's traps? Can I roll investigation or something on our way up?
Yeah, sure.
It seems like it might be protected somehow, Ooh, 17 plus probably 0.
And you're just investigating for traps, like physical
Yeah.
traps.
Yeah.
You don't notice anything.
And so we're approaching the Lich's house right now.
Yes, the Lich's Tower is basically like a single tower that is made of black stone that towers above probably 150 feet high, just like a single column tower. But the staircase you guys were following actually comes up to the entrance of a cave that is about, you would guess, it's kind of hard to judge because it's, narrow stairs with like hard, sleek, cliff walls on both sides. And then you come up to a cave entrance where basically it filters down right into that cave entrance, the cliff walls beside you.
So it's like the Cave of Wonders.
Sans the lion head.
Sans
So,
the lion head.
So as we get in towards the tunnel, I'm gonna
Is there any
get.
way around this cave?
Well, it is raining. It's also extremely cold, and this seems to be very slick stone that is at a very, very steep angle on both sides. You can attempt to climb it if you wish.
I don't interrupt Brett anymore, and he continues talking.
Fucking knock goblin, man. I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna be much more serious about this situation. I'm gonna be laughing a lot less, and I kind of got my bow out, and I'm being very perceptive in my area, and using my high wisdom to keep on my toes.
Okay. Do you all enter the cave?
Yes.
Jason,
Coach,
do
what do
you
you-
attempt to try and find a way around to the door?
Oh, that's not a good answer.
No.
Coach, I'm not that strong, but I could help push you up a little bit if you need help.
Listen, first off, thanks for respecting the name Coach. Penis, I respect it, thank you. Second off, I could climb this shit every day of the week, 10 days a week, every day.
After stretching for a little bit, maybe.
No stretching. I'm not that old, goddammit. I may be a little out of my prime, but I can still whoop your ass.
Friends, take heart. We don't know what wretchedness lies in this evil pit, but
I'll beat its
trust
ass.
that helm and our own perseverance will see us through this day.
Drip, drip, drip. The hollow sound pierces the silence in this cave as water slowly falls from stalactites. Still air fills your lungs as you take in the cave. A large, unworked stone column holds up the ceiling. Stout stairs leading up hug the column's one side, while a 5-foot-high ledge that leads into the darkness appears along the other. Further back, a second set of stairs you can barely make out in the darkness lead up.
What can I have? Dark vision. Can I see a little bit better than my cohorts here?
I also have dark vision.
I'm gonna light my ass a torch if it's dark as fuck.
Before torch is lit, can I run ahead and just kind of slink into the shadows and sneak my way into the corners of the cave?
Yeah, if you want. Here, where are you? Let's see, you're that guy. Whoops, wrong screen.
Ooh, man.
It's a map. It's a map.
What's your dark vision? 60 feet?
Yes.
Oh god, I have distance way wrong on this. Let's make that 300. See if that looks better.
And I
Wow, that's a
rolled
big ass cave.
Yeah.
I rolled.
All right. So Jordan, you can't see it, but I can see an aura for you that as you move, I will reveal area.
I mean, I see the aura. It's that big yellow thing around me.
Oh, do you?
No, I got rid of that.
Oh, other characters can't see it.
Okay. So I rolled an 18 on my stealth check.
Okay.
I'm gonna light a torch because I can't see shit. So I'm gonna have my crossbow in my one hand and my torch in the other.
No, I'll say it's dark, but those without dark vision can still, somewhat make out what's revealed.
So I don't need a torch.
Sure.
I'm gonna be stealthy as fuck then. Guys, I think
no
we gotta.
torch here, just gonna follow along.
I'm gonna.
Does
Guys, I
everybody
think-
have control of their people? Brett, I fixed yours.
I know. I do. Yeah, you got me.
Coach is going to be up in front. I'm going to be closely behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak across the walls. I'm gonna be real fucking stealthy about that. I'm gonna be like Knock Goblin.
Okay.
Right. And I'm just just walking in the crevices and the shadows and.
Yeah, I tell the group. I think we should try and be real quiet.
I wanted to check around this area. Just
I
to,
agree. Clank, clank, clank.
God Damn it.
So as everyone's walking around, I kind of have my head on a swivel, chin up high, everything, walk with confidence, but just listening to everything going around.
And then I'm taking the lead about.
All right, so you're going
I
up
can't
that
see.
way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we head
I'm
up
going to
and-
be on the opposite wall of him, also doing the same shit he's doing. Do I need to
I've
roll a stealth
requested-
check? Or-
Wait, you already gave a stealth check, didn't you?
No, I haven't.
requested
Okay, so
to
everybody
stay-
slow down. Give me one quick second here.
I thought I requested about 20 yards in front.
Oh, you wanted to be up in the front?
I'm scouting.
Okay. Did you want to? What I was thinking, we can kind of work like we worked it out before. Is you get one side of the wall and I'll get the other,
Yes.
because I can be pretty sneaky with you too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brett, you were hugging this wall right here.
This wall. Do you see my ping?
Yeah, I see your
And
ping.
Yeah, I was hugging that wall. Yeah. So we're like doing opposite walls, but we're both being. So do you? I haven't rolled anything. So do you need me to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
I just want to roll some. I haven't gotten to roll this entire time yet.
Okay.
9 plus 5. That's 14.
14. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I get
Okay.
yeah, plus 5 to stealth.
And Coach, go ahead and give me a stealth check as well. Or were you attempting to be stealthy?
I'll attempt. Might as well. 11.
11?
Yep.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh shit!
shit. We fucked up.
11 again. For my mistake.
All right.
Alright, and due to the size of the combat, we're going to do it the same way in Phil's campaign. Brent, just to give you a heads up, what we do is you basically roll initiative at the beginning of every round. I roll once. If you're above my number, you go first. If you're below my number, you go in the second part of the round, where basically first round is first set of players, then the enemies, then the second set of players.
Hey,
Okay,
Kyle.
and then re-roll
Since-
initiative after that.
Yeah.
Since, Okay, sorry, but Kyle, since he was the only one that made it the attention of this, and now this person is alert to, or whoever's alert to this, but Brett and I are still stealthed. Have they not noticed that we're there yet?
No, they're not going to notice that you're there yet.
Do we get the opportunity to have a surprise attack against them?
I would say no, because you guys aren't going to be aware of where they are. They're going to be aware of the party before you guys were aware of where they were.
Ambush.
Got it.
Sorry, gotta remember how to use
surprise.
roll 20 again. All right, here we go.
Am I aware that he made a loud noise or anything like that, or am I just going on unawares thinking I'm stealthy?
Well, essentially what happened was as we were going through, he kind of hit a kind of slick rock that slipped out from underneath his shoe and rolled and just made that little tink, 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 tink as it rolled across the stone floor.
Okay.
And
But
then,
with like my passive perception didn't pick up anything.
no. Because it was above you. Essentially what happens is you do hear from the darkness the clattering and the shriek. As you look up, you see two skeletons on the top of the ledge.
Yeah. The only reason I asked is because I was like trying to be like perceptive of the general situation.
Okay.
Like I wasn't just like nonchalantly.
Yeah,
but
we can
that's
work
fine.
on that moving forward. You know,
Okay.
they're 5
I
feet
guess
above you guys
I-
right now. But
Yeah, perception's
don't-
my big bit. So.
yep. So there's
I
two
guess
skeletons.
I continue up thinking that I'm stealthy. And
You hear them kind of shriek, and you can. I'll say you're at the base of the stairs when you hear that. So you can take your next action as part of the initiative. My roll was 5, so everybody above 5 gets to go.
Hey.
Hey.
Was that everybody?
I'm not above 5. I got a 3.
I was a
you're a-
16, so. So everyone's first except for Phil.
Yeah, guess so.
Brent, do you understand the combat pretty well? Kind of how we do it with this. Have you ever played D&D before? I'm just not sure if you're.
I have last in 2014.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go over in depth a little bit if you like the initiative system because we do it weird. It's really cool, but so you know how normally you roll initiative every single or you roll the initiative once and then that's the turn. You know, each
Yeah.
person just goes. So what's a lot quicker when you have a lot of people is every like turn, everyone rolls initiative, and then you either go in like there's like the first round where like me, you, Coach, and not Goblin, we're all gonna go at the same time. So we can kind of coordinate our attacks. Like, oh, I'm going to attack, I'm going to attack this one, you attack that one, for example.
Do I see this guy, Kyle, or is he above me?
They are above you. They're above a 5-foot ledge. I'll say that basically Waylon, you, Coach, and with dark vision, Muggsy can see them. For Penis and Hasselhoof, they are behind the pillar, so they've only heard the shriek.
Okay, 13 whiz check on the guy in front, please, for vicious mockery.
You're making a wisdom attack on him?
Yeah, he needs to save 13.
Failed.
Okay. And he takes 4 damage.
Fucked him up. So what we do, Brent, is like we're all gonna. It's like he just went, but like you can go now, or I can go now. Like, we're all gonna go at the same time, and then in the middle round, all of the enemies are gonna go, and then there's the people that rolled the less initiative, which would be Polonius. He's just gonna go by himself, but like anyone in the bottom, and then once you finish those 3 rounds, you just roll initiative again. You do the same thing again. So it's cool because you go turn. You just get them all done at once. So, but we're allowed to like coordinate. So like he attacked that one, but I can be like, hey, do you want to attack this one or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So, well, I am gonna. So we have is the distance fixed and everything?
No, I'm gonna kind of have to eyeball this.
Okay. I'm gonna. This seems fair. I'm gonna move back here. That seems about right.
Sure.
And I'm gonna attack. I guess I see both. I can attack either of them.
I would say because of the line of sight and the ledge, you can only see the one that's closest to the ledge.
Okay. I guess I'll go and I'm gonna use my mighty crossbow device, and I'm gonna go shoot my crossbow at him. Do I have anything?
I thought you had a longbow.
No, I have a crossbow. Remember we talked about that.
Okay.
You specifically let me have the crossbow. It was the exact same gold price too.
Oh no, you have the heavy crossbow. I think is what it was.
Yeah, I have a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And then I have a broken hand crossbow. All right, so I'm gonna, I guess, roll to attack. So that's gonna be 7 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Or I'm sorry, 11 to hit.
11 to hit. That's gonna miss.
Ah, feels bad, man. Wait, no, 12. 7 plus 5. 12 to hit.
You suck at math, and it still misses.
Oh. So,
All right.
bing.
All right, Muggsy, what do you want to do? Or Hasselhoof?
So right now I can't see them still, correct?
No, you can't see them, but you have heard the shriek, so you're aware that something's there.
No, this is D&D where Kyle gets to make math.
He took
So
off
you-
his headset. We can't tell him to mute himself.
Oh God, he's the worst. Yeah, but what you can do, Brent, so you could move though. So movement's a part of your turn. Yeah, if you need help, combat's pretty complicated. So if you haven't done this in a long time, take your time, and we'll teach you how to do this shit.
So I think, I'm going to come around the pillar and try to get myself positioned maybe here, so I can hopefully see some. Ooh, that's a big move.
No, you can do that. No, don't worry about it. I'm basically saying every 30 feet is actually 10 feet.
Okay.
One thing you... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
One thing you can do too, if you didn't know, with Roll20, if you just hold your click button, you can ping. Like that's me pinging places.
Oh.
So if you need to point at something, you just hold the left click. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You can do that to identify stuff if you need to.
So are you guys engaged in combat with these?
Yeah. Hasselhoof's going right now. So.
Yeah. So potentially a bad idea, but let's do it anyway.
I like it.
I'm going to summon bonfire. So
Ooh.
I like it.
Right under these fools that I can see them now.
Oh, sick.
So that
summon bonfire, dude.
So
I think it does damage too.
Does that do damage?
So that's a cantrip of mine, and it's 1d8.
Oh shit!
It-
dope.
so-
I believe it's a dex check, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a dex check.
Dex save 13.
Sick, dude. I love this.
All right,
Being able to
so-
pull up assets like that.
So the first one passes. The second one passes. So is it half
they're
damage?
lit.
Let's see. Create bonfire until the spell ends. The magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast must succeed dex saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. Creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time or a turn ends.
Okay, so on a successful save, no damage.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
so it's just 1d8.
Kyle, the front one has disadvantage on its next turn to attack.
Okay. So well, wait. They both succeeded their saves.
Oh,
So they take no damage.
Yeah, they take no damage. All right, Muggsy, you're up.
Damn, that's strong. Oh, that's cool.
I think Jordan snuck out and left a cardboard cutout in this place.
I'm here. So I'm technically hidden, and they don't know I'm here, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Would I have advantage against them
On what? Like a ranged attack?
on a ranged attack?
I don't think there's an advantage on a ranged attack when they don't know you're there.
I think that might be the unseen attacker rules.
I thought it was a rogue thing.
Well, he's trying to get advantage so he can get a sneak attack bonus.
Uh,
So that's what Jordan's trying to do. So I don't.
When a
If
creature
it's-
can't see you, you have advantage on attack rolls.
That's what I thought.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
I didn't know that.
unseen attackers on 5e SRD.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Woo! So I see this opportunity now that they're nice and bright and lit up with a fire. I'm going to take out my short bow, and I'm going to loose an attack on the one right here.
The closer one?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your roll to hit.
It is a... Okay.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
$21.
That's gonna hit.
Damn.
Ooh.
Boo!
Damn,
And so,
son.
Here, roll again for your chance for crit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
Oh, yeah.
advantage roll twice.
All right, your 21 hits.
So
Sweet, man.
I haven't set up my macros yet on roll 20.
Oh, yeah, macros are going to be pretty key.
So 9 damage
Flavor it.
plus. Do I get to use my sneak attack damage on his friend?
No, it's a single attack.
Oh yeah, one creature you hit. So being from the shadows, I take my bow and arrow and I see him. He's all lit up, real nice and easy. So I just pull it back and just let it fly, and it just easily, right between his eye socket.
Q.
Nice.
All right, so
He just crumples into bones.
so that is going to open up the middle round now for fuck yeah, Zane Gonzalez. Sorry. The skeleton is going to take his action of movement and essentially just dash all the way around, and he's going to come to the nearest guy he sees right here, and that's going to conclude his turn.
Sorry, I was testing macros.
Yeah, so you have the little dice icon in the upper left that seems pretty.
so we
Man,
rolling
just
it
bust
for
out.
initiative?
No, it's Penis' turn.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep, and he charged you.
Sick. Oh, did he? Did he actually roll to hit me?
No, he used his dash action to get there.
Good to go. I brandish my long sword and shout, "Die, fiend!" And then I swing at it with my sword.
See, so what was that for the 17? Wait, no, it's wait, no,
I
that
don't
was
seem to have
Jordan.
my mini bar.
If you just do /roll space D20,
Actually, I don't even know why I'm doing that. I have dice on. So. Oh shit! Natty
He's
20!
built.
hey!
The first one of the campaign.
First one of the
I'm
camp.
amazing! Crit that motherfucker. Alright, alright. So that's 2d8. That's an 8. Fucking bullshit.
Yep,
And a 2.
yep.
All right, awesome. So 10 plus 3, 13.
Play it.
13 slashing damage as I bring it down across him.
And you just see this sword come down, and you catch it just off the side of the skull, going down in between the two collarbones, and it just continues all the way through, splitting it in two, and it falls to a pile of bones.
Yes!
Nice job, Penis.
Well,
Thank you. Oh.
that escalated quite quickly. I think we should probably try and be a little more careful. Is there anything else I see around here? I'm scouting real hard. Maybe doing the perception type thing?
Well, now with the bonfire up there, you can see a little bit more up on top from your point of view. And you can see there appears to be kind of two different, paths also going further into the cave up there.
So we got these stairs right in front of us. We got the paths up there. We got a lot of different ways we can go about this, gentlemen.
And right above the stairs, not goblin is standing at, there is a large door with a skull. It basically just carved into the stone, and in the flickering light of the bonfire, you see its eyes almost flickering.
Where's that?
On it.
Real quick, can I try and recover my crossbow bolt?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try.
Is that? I don't know the rules for that. I've never played an archer. So like a D4
if it's just a single one, just give me a D4. Call your even or odd.
even. Oh, I rolled odds.
It was lost.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
I guess I'll do the same for my my arrow.
Okay. So you're going to go all the way up the stairs to retrieve it. With your dark vision, Jordan, while you're up there, you do notice... Oops, wrong button. You do notice clear as day that there is a pathway protruding out that way. And this appears to go nowhere, but this one does also tend to go further down. And a interesting note, as you look down this one that was just pinged blue, that I am now pinging red, you can see almost a faint glow of purple pinkish light.
That's great. Do I get my arrow back?
Roll it. Here, I'll roll your d4 for you. But do you want evens or odds?
Evens, and if it's a 4, I want to see Brett's.
It's odds.
Damn.
Did you see what I typed, by the way, Jordan?
Huh? No, I'm not. I'm
Oh.
not there right now. Hold on. Jordan's got the dice icon upper left. He says everything to make the rolls really easy.
Yeah, you can
It
just
actually
click
does
two
look
buttons.
really easy.
Yeah, bam.
I know, that is nice. But what is this? Oh, it's a 2d6, 2d8. You can do
Yeah.
do a d6.
Yeah, you can do like here 2d6. Bam.
You do. Let's fudge. What's that?
I don't know, but you don't have to do it. But yeah, you have all the other ones you need in there, so I mean that's pretty easy. I would just do that over typing it and shit.
Rolling a DF. I have no idea.
Yep.
Yeah, but the best part.
All right, so let's figure that out later.
Macros.
Yeah. Sorry. These all look equally ominous. You said there was a skull with green eyes or some shit on the top of the stairs?
Yes, at the top of the stairs, right in front of Muggsy, there is a large skull carved into the door, and its eyes are flickering red from the light of the fire.
Perhaps this is the doorway into his tower?
This place is pretty fucked up, not gonna lie,
This
man.
place is pretty
Should I knock
unfortunate.
on it?
Yes, coach.
Yeah, you up? Knock on it.
I've slept in worse.
I'm gonna back away.
I would recommend not knocking. I would recommend maybe that we try to be quiet. I can open this door, and if it's locked, I can unlock it. We can test to see if there's someone on the other side.
No, I'm sorry, I might have missed it when I was. So up here, these were just pathways we haven't explored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to check those out and see where those go
Just a
to?
little knock goblin.
Maybe come back to this door.
I'm gonna give you permission to unlock the door.
Oh, I'm gonna try my hand at unlocking a door. Where is the door that's locked?
Do you-
Thanks, coach.
Do you think that we should go explore the rest of the cavern? Or just go
Nah,
through
I
the
want
door?
the door.
All right, I guess we're doing the door.
All right, so before he opens the door, I'm gonna walk on up to him and use guidance.
Hell yeah.
Good
So
call,
guys-
man.
Yep. Touch one willing creature, so you gotta be willing, not God. Before the spell ends, target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability.
I'm
does
also
that-
really good.
Is that blanket like whatever he attempts, he can add it, or do you have to specify
Yes.
what?
So it's only when I'm have hands on him, and it's only for that one roll.
Okay.
I also would like to also try and help because I am proficient in thieves' tools as well. So I was wondering if I can help assist him. Not Goblin, if you would have I can try and help you if you'd like. I've known to pick a few locks in my day as well.
I'm proficient with thieves' tools, but what skill do I use for thieves' tools?
It's a dex check.
Dex and add your proficiency.
Can I help? Can't hear you, Kyle. Can't hear you, Kyle. Kyle, can't hear you.
Yeah, I know you can't hear me. I'm talking to Sarah.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hi,
I
Sarah.
see. I see where we stand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So are you all going to be standing on the stairs and try to open the door?
I'm at the base of the stairs. I'm not going up the
We'll
stairs.
stand right behind Not Goblin.
I am going to check for traps. I'm going to check for damn traps.
I had to put hands on him.
May I
I'll
check
stand
for
right
traps?
behind you.
Okay. So yeah, roll your investigation.
Is investigation for
Well,
check for traps?
you're just checking for physical traps, right?
So you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if this works. Let's see if this
All right.
works.
Oh, I rolled an 18
Oh,
for
wait.
my investigation.
What's
Damn.
my-
You do not
Oh,
notice
here.
any physical traps. Everybody, give me 2 seconds, please.
Sure.
Now let's see if this works.
All right, Jordan.
We don't
It
have
does.
we don't have anyone with detect magic, do we?
No.
Look at.
One
Oh,
second.
that's sick, dude. I like
Coach
your
Brown might
macro.
have that.
What?
Coach Brown might have detect magic.
Oh, it's Coach Brown coming in the clutch.
Alright. Sorry, guys.
Phil, how about this one when I use my short bow?
Okay. So
And then my dagger.
so where is everybody? Waylon, you're up on the stairs checking for traps.
I checked for traps in the door, and I'm also gonna help Not Goblin open the lock since I'm also proficient with it. So
Coach
it's hoping
rolled
he get
has
advantage.
detect magic.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, so you rolled an 18 to pick the lock.
Are we doing
Is
that
it-
before he's detecting magic?
Is that correct? He was detecting
He said
traps. Yeah, Waylon
I
was
thought you said
detecting
there was no-
traps.
Yeah, and you said there was no traps. After he rolled whatever, you said there was no traps.
You did say there was no
He
trap.
rolled an 18, no traps.
Yeah. Now everybody, do me a favor and make a Constitution saving throw. Except
Oh.
for Polonius at the base of the stairs.
There we go.
Nice.
15.
Constitution. Okay.
10.
Hasselhoff, Muggsy.
I'm working on it.
13.
16.
Alright, you guys do see like a kind of reddish light emanating from the eyes of the skull. As it lights up, you do notice that they're both rubies almost, some sort of gemstone. And a purple light flashes out from them all the way down to the base of the stairs, stopping just before Polonius' face. You all feel weakened for a second, but you all overcome it.
Damn, did they all pass?
I passed with a 10?
You met
Feels
with a
good,
10.
man.
Since I noticed that those red ruby eyes, and I have
Cool.
my dagger in my hand, can I pry him out?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab whoever that is in front of me, and if they're willing, I'm gonna pull them back to where I'm standing.
So I didn't
Oh,
find
Coach Brown
that?
always in battle with his truth, baby.
Alright. So, Jordan, you're
So I
going to pop the eyes, those gemstones out with your dagger.
Absolutely.
You succeed on both.
Nice.
So I
As
wasn't
they
able
hit
to
the
find that?
floor,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you were checking for physical traps.
I was checking for traps.
Yeah, physical traps. This
I
is-
would also argue in Kyle's favor, because I mean, like, maybe you might have found out it was warded, but you weren't looking like for magical stuff. It didn't seem.
I just said I was checking. That's fine.
Yeah, and it's
There's a
we can.
difference between arcana and physical.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
There are arcana checks.
All right, so Muggsy, as you go to pop the gemstone out, you see it's almost kind of like a faint glow to it, and as soon as it hits the ground, it just goes dull on both of them.
Can I do
Okay.
an arcana check on him before he touches
Can I
them?
pocket him?
Ooh,
Oh,
that was
shit.
said at the same time.
Oh,
Arcana
damn.
check
Well,
one,
that
and he
was
pockets
way
the other
before
one.
that.
All right, Jason, do you want to give me an Arcana check?
12 plus 15.
You have a feeling that this is very bad juju in holding those.
Bugsy,
Yeah.
drop it now.
Oh, wait, why?
Coach says so. Coach will get you some new stuff later.
You know, this could be used
No,
to buy more
Coach, listen.
bedrolls.
Listen, I'll give you 2 gold for both of them.
That sounds like a very fair deal.
I bet those are worth way more than 2 gold.
They're gonna kill him.
What do you mean they're gonna kill him? What's wrong? They're just some rubies.
I accept your trade of 2 golds for these 2 rubies.
Okay, I'm gonna give him 2 gold, and then I'm gonna throw the rubies.
What the fuck? Those could have been worth something.
They're gonna. Hey, listen.
Hey,
Listen.
He can do whatever he wants with his purchase.
Yeah, they're my property. First off, second off, fuckstick, they're gonna kill you.
Put him on the.
So
What do you
if you
mean,
want me to, I'll shove them down your fucking throat if you want.
Oh,
No, listen. JB got an arm, baby.
I
He
didn't
played
know,
2B back in the day.
I didn't know we were
JB got
using
an
those
arm.
words. All right, so now listen. We've made an assessment. We have a door open. Let's maybe peek inside.
You need to make your check again. I'm kidding. I'll give it to you.
Polonius.
Can
So-
I crush them?
Okay.
Give me a strength check.
All right. D20.
Wait, is this?
Probably not. 8 plus 3, 11.
You feel like you had a good swing, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Can JB go step on him?
Yeah, I'm sure he can stand on them and crush them.
That's what I was thinking.
Turn them into diamonds, maybe.
Okay,
Possibly cause the heat death of the universe.
I rolled a 15 again.
You rolled a 15 fat check.
15 fat check on strength.
Yeah,
All right, you're able to crush one, and the other one cracks.
and I'm gonna step on the other one again if I can.
Good job,
It-
Coach.
it-
You already gave it your best effort.
yeah, it crushes.
Okay.
All right, so you guys going through the door?
Yes.
Guess so.
Okay, so as you walk in here, you do see it's a narrow corridor, like a hallway almost. And excuse me as I try to remember how the fuck to do this.
I'm still the same sneak, right?
Sure.
What'd you do, Bird?
Am I?
I'm gonna do my best to stand in front of people or get in front of anyone who will let me. This is a little bit more of the short-range territory, if you can understand that.
Listen, JB been putting motherfuckers through walls since the dawn of time, baby.
Coach should be up here too.
So as I walk in, I'm very cautious. I'm very stealthy. I'm huddled, kind of flattened against the side of the wall, and following along the shadows, very hard to be detected. I peek my head around the corners, and I'm just observing right now.
Okay. So as you come in here, you do observe that there are 5 what looks like, almost prison bars. And you do hear from the one across the hall from you a very loud banging sound.
Okay. A
Do
loud
you-
banging right across from me.
Yes, do you move forward to see what it is?
I mean, to the right of me, is there anything to the right of me? Is there just an empty prison
Yeah,
cell?
that cell appears to be empty.
Okay, so I kind of scuffle along to the side, very kind of against the wall again, and then I just kind of poke my head around and I look inside.
Okay, so you're looking inside of that one.
The one that was across from me.
Okay, so yeah, that one's empty. All you see is a set of manacles and bloodstains on the floor.
Oh. I guess I sneak over to this side and I peek in through this one.
Okay, I'm gonna have a feeling that you've never seen one of these before, so I'm gonna take a guess you're gonna be scared shitless. But as you look in there, you see what looks almost like a not so small but almost larger lizard that is kind of thrashing around against the bars, making this banging sound you were hearing, and it has wings coming out of it, and it can fly.
Oh.
So, as an 11-year-old goblin, I don't believe you know what this is, but to the others in the group that may be able to hear it or see it, they would identify it as a pseudo-dragon.
Can I do
Oh,
an
shit.
animal handling check on it? I'm proficient.
Wait, it's a pseudo. Okay.
I want a pet dragon. JB wants a pet dragon, baby.
I sneak my way back and I inform the others and I say, there's something in there and it's terrifying and it's got wings and it's flying and it's evil and it's really scary. I don't think we should go in here.
Hey, let
Sounds
old
like-
JB handle this shit, baby.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Oh my god.
So, like, did you see anything further, or am I
Oh,
safe to go?
I mean, it was in a cage. I think we're okay, but
I'm just gonna walk up to the cage.
be
And,
very careful.
I'm gonna follow Coach.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna follow in suit as well.
can I, like, do an animal handling check on it?
As you approach it and see it through these iron bars, you kind of make eye contact with it, and then you see it almost get excited like a little puppy, like it's happy to see you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Insight check?
A what?
Is it trolling me? Insight check?
You can tell that this thing looks very happy to see you. Clearly it can't really communicate with you, but it doesn't seem to be hostile towards you.
Hey, Hasselhoof, do you know how to, like... you, like, spoke wolf. Do you speak dragon?
You speak this thing?
This tiny thing is a dragon?
It's a pseudo-dragon, I think.
What's a pseudo dragon?
I don't know what the fuck.
Can it
this
talk?
thing is.
Hasselhoof, can you speak this stuff, or no?
So I'm gonna walk up next to the cage
I'm
here.
gonna make a little bit of room, squeeze my belly in.
I'm a pretty tall man myself, broad shoulders. Let's see.
Horizontally tall.
Yeah, horizontally. Can I do a nature check?
A what check?
Nature.
What are you looking to identify?
Just more about the creature itself in general.
Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with like druids or pseudo dragons, so I'm not really sure what you'd figure out here.
So any lore about this animal, anything like that. So stuff that I know about this. Anything I know about this dragon creature that no one else.
So, do you mean like the history of pseudo dragons themselves, or this particular one?
The history of the dragons themselves. I wouldn't know anything about this particular one, of course.
Well, you just identified as a normal pseudo dragon. Small, cuddly, beautiful little dragons.
Can
Guys, I'm gonna let it out.
This one, even though it's locked up, does appear to be well cared for.
Okay.
Can I
Can I make this thing my pet?
Oh, hold on. Let me go look at it here. Okay. So I am proficient in insight, and I'm gonna look it in the eyes and see its intention. With my proficiency in insight and my
I'm a little
high
too
wisdom.
horizontally tall to be in this position.
Yeah, move over, Tubsters.
Why gotta throw shit at me?
Cause you a fat fuck.
Coach about to cut you from the party, motherfucker.
Now, if I remember correctly,
Coach, get us a
you know what? Actually, Hasselhoof, you do actually know one thing about pseudo dragons. They're actually very intelligent, and you do know that they can actually understand the common tongue, though they can't speak it.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Guys, I'm gonna let it out.
I might kill it.
No,
I'll
don't
kill
let it
you.
out yet.
Listen, I'll kill you.
We don't know
you
nothing
kill it.
about it. Why are you gonna let it out?
Aaron's gonna be so pissed that I killed the pseudo dragon.
Because I'm very proficient in handling of animals.
And a fork, obviously.
And a fork. Now, step back and let old JB do what JB does, baby, and that's lead. Lead men and lead animals.
Lead men and lead
And
animals.
I'm gonna try to open the cage.
Dude, a campaign full of fat
I'm
jokes
back.
is gonna be the best thing.
I back away slowly.
Yeah, I back away quickly.
There's nothing to worry about. Old JB got this.
And I actually
I'm gonna
I
open
actually
it.
get in view and I draw my short bow.
Okay,
This is the only man that'll defend me.
so you're going to try to open it with strength?
With is it locked? I'm guessing it's locked then.
That's a jail cell.
I'll help you out.
Yeah, I've seen better days. You know, I got the arthritis.
Yeah, don't pick the lock. Who wants to pick locks? That's stupid.
Well, I mean, you were all against it. If you want to help out, then you're more than
No,
welcome to
you
help
got
out.
this, coach.
I'm gonna pull.
I'm gonna help out. I sheathe my sword.
So before they break into this, I want to do some perception on what might be here, right behind us that we haven't even looked at.
As you look in there, you do see what appears to be kind of a pink, purplish, glowing crystal and a skeleton clutching it.
Oh, yeah, that's great too. Yeah, I like this place.
All right, well that has nothing to do with the dragon, so we're good.
I'm gonna look at it and say,
That can in no way, shape, or form come back to haunt us.
I'm gonna look at the dragon and say, listen, my party's a little jumpy because they're a bunch of pussies. But I don't want you to make any sudden movements, or else they're gonna do some dumb shit, and I'm gonna have to kill them.
Wow.
The pseudo dragon kind of like wags its tail, jumps up, and goes back into the corner. So, like, if you guys are doing something stupid, it's as far from you as it can be.
Now you're the kind of person Coach likes.
You
I'm gonna
fucking
have
scared it.
I still have my.
You don't
short
even see it. Shut the fuck up, penis.
I
I,
have my
Hey,
short
penis,
bow
I'm
drawn
wailing.
at it, by the way.
Same thing.
All
No,
right.
hey, you point your bow away. I don't
what
trust
is-
you, little goblin.
I don't trust this thing. If it attacks,
Ooh.
I will end it.
if I was going to size you up,
Don't
Jason,
size.
Coach,
Yeah.
would
You
I
got
think
eyes
I
that
could
big.
take you in strength if I have a +3?
I've seen better days.
Should I take the lead on trying to break the?
I'll let a spry young goose like you help an old man out.
Spry young goose.
If you want to show Coach how strong you are, I'll make sure my my big body covers the path of whatever arrow is about to fly.
Okay, so I can.
Blocking the sun too.
I'm gonna roll a strength
Hey,
check.
fuck
with
you,
advantage.
dumbass.
So I'm going
Does
to
that-
do some
does that apply?
guidance on this.
Yeah,
tool.
go ahead and do a strength check, and I'll give you advantage saying that Coach is helping you there. He's
Awesome.
motivating
And then
you.
And then you're
I'm gonna
giving me
give him
guidance.
some guidance, so 1d4.
All right, so it rolled onto the 19 and plopped over to a 7. So that'll be advantage. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, so 15 plus
1d4.
4. 1d4 rather. 1. So 16. Wait,
Your modifier.
plus 3. 19.
19.
With all your might, it just barely creaks open.
I'm still tense because I think I pulled a muscle to it.
Just
But
about.
I
Is it
step
enough for
away.
it to get out?
I step back so you can go fuck with you.
I'm gonna give Polonius a slap on the ass and say, "Good game."
Yes,
You
indeed.
got real homoerotic up in here.
Okay.
Okay, so the pseudo
Can I
dragon's
fit?
still a little cautious of you. Yeah, the door's open.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
It seems kind of cautious of you for a moment. And then it kind of flies up above you, just looking at you and kind of turning its head back and forth, trying to figure out your intentions.
I just want to love you.
Jeez.
Absolute.
Yeah.
You feed him or something? Is the
Y'all give
dragon
him a
hungry?
ration as well.
We got a
What do
goblin.
dragons eat?
Do they eat
Yeah,
goblin?
do you goblin?
If it does,
I'm just kidding, not goblin. I wouldn't do that unless they paid me a lot.
I mean, it wouldn't eat me. I'm obviously not a goblin, but if it did eat goblins,
I'm gonna
I
pull
might
out
have-
like part of a stale ration in my
Yeah,
hand.
they'd probably go for Tubsters over there. He'd get to eat for a year. I'm sorry, man.
JP will get his revenge, baby.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm sorry, somebody was offering it a ration of food? Or what?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, it kind of like swoops down and just snatches it from your hands and flies up and eats it.
That
Can I
is
check?
huge.
Can I check the door that's with the purple crystal?
Yeah, that one is firmly locked.
Okay.
I'll go.
Goblin friend, perhaps you might want to examine this lock.
I mean, it would require me to get close to that thing.
What thing?
That thing, and I point to the pseudo-dragon.
Oh, the dragon?
Are you a pussy boy?
You leave Not Goblin alone.
Hey, you're always
Trying
calling me
his
fat.
best.
If you can't dish it out, then you better shut your fucking mouth.
It ain't my fault you a fat fuck.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
are,
eat all them
And
cookies.
he obviously a pussy.
I'm
All
fairly
right.
certain that thing could pick me up and take me away. You do not have that problem.
It's
So
a
Not
lot,
Goblin, would you like me?
Going
Would
on,
you like?
I step on over. And I'm going to pull out my water flask and cast Shape Water. Put some water in the lock of this jail cell and freeze it. And hope that the expanding frozen water breaks it open.
Oh, damn.
You know, I could just pick the lock.
Oh, damn, son.
Yeah,
that's
but you
for
guys
freezing
were all
water.
talking,
Okay.
so I just went over and did it.
I like that.
That's
I like
sick.
that a lot.
He's not a talker. He's a doer.
Do you have like a freeze spell or
how,
anything that?
how are
creates
you
cold?
freezing it?
Shape Water lets me freeze it.
Oh shit, does it?
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
You know what? I'm
Whoa.
gonna give you some creativity points. Just give me a straight D20. DC 13.
Okay.
That's badass.
Damn, you good at D&D, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my rolling though. That was a
Oh.
3.
Yeah.
No, that's super creative.
So essentially, the water kind of comes from out of the keyhole as it freezes, and it just kind of freezes out as a stick, and the inside of it's just frozen solid now.
All right, Not Goblin. Can I borrow the thieves' tools real quick?
Um,
I'll
Goblin
bring them right
friend.
back.
I give
Goblin
I
friend,
give
get
it to
over
him.
here. We are in the heart of darkness right now. We don't have time for your I don't even have the word for it. Lack of courage.
Pussy, I think. is
Steal
the
your
word
heart.
we're looking
Helm
for.
watches over you, friend. You cannot be touched when you're fighting with such good intention.
I fucking love this guy.
All right,
Polonius-
I do it. I've overcome my fear. You,
Polonius, you are the real leader of this group. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I slap Goblin friend on the ass as he walks by.
That's what I like to see, boy. That's what I like to fucking see.
I feel like,
Polonius,
but I'm so short. You
You're
just
now
smack me in
captain.
the back.
Captain Penis.
you're
Okay.
now coach.
So, Waylon,
Okay.
what are you trying to do with the thieves' tools?
17.
What are you trying to do?
I use the thieves' tools and I unlock the gate.
The one to the pink crystal?
Yep, with the
The
17.
one that-
The lock is frozen solid. You can't get the thieves' tools in.
I'm gonna smash it.
Ooh, smashing frozen metal.
Does anybody got a fire
I'm
cantrip
gonna
or something?
I'm gonna try and
I mean, I
purposely
do
use the
have
hilt of my
creative
sword or
ability.
something to smash the lock to see if I can.
Well, he can just heat it up. He got
Hey,
that fire
hey guys,
stuff he
I could
does.
ask the dragon
Oh,
to heat
that
it up,
works.
maybe.
Oh, we could ask the dragon.
Yeah, do.
Hey,
Hey,
What's
listen,
his name?
It's going.
hey,
They
listen, little
freeze
buddy.
fire?
I mean, probably. Hey, don't you dare point your fucking bow at it. It might help us out, okay? Don't
Okay,
do dumb
okay,
shit.
okay.
It's
I
all
said
chill
that.
around here. Hey, little dragon buddy. Can you help us out and, like, breathe some fire on that lock over there?
It just hisses at you and flies down out of the gel cell, and it actually flies past that cell into this corner. It hisses at you again and flies up away and down the hallway.
As
Well,
you look back, I already have my short bow out at it again.
You wouldn't even let me do
Hey.
an animal handling check with it, man?
It's
So
not
what?
an animal. It's a fucking
It's a
living
fucking
being.
dragon. It's all chill.
It's
Yeah, there's no
intelligent.
dragon check.
Yeah, that thing's probably smarter than half of us.
I think they're fey.
Oh fuck. Man,
All
we
right,
lost
well,
the goddamn dragon.
I lost
Somebody-
fucking ration.
Can somebody heat up this lock then?
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
nice.
I know that ration's the one thing you're really worried about.
Yeah, so everyone. So I'm going to just say everyone stand down back a little bit and take a step back so we're not within 5 feet of that door because I'm going to cast some fire.
Well, I would say, I don't know about you, Kyle, but generally, like if you can, like how I've always thought of it is, if you can cast like a fire cantrip, then you have basic control of like you can make something hot. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to cast a bonfire. Like you can
Yeah,
control
yeah.
like a.
I agree. It's just nobody said they wanted to do that yet.
Well, I was suggesting to our our druidic friend here that instead of lighting the entire cage on fire, he may be able to just melt the lock. Or, I could light a torch.
I'm gonna go drop kick the fucking door.
So as you're saying that, I just
Please.
say, yeah, I've never tried to control it before.
Well, I guess it's a good day to learn. Well, what did he just do? What did that fat man just do?
Click, click, click.
I rolled a 6.
Did he hurt himself?
He
By drop kicking the door.
pulled
As
a
he goes
hammy.
to drop kick the
Hey,
door,
hey,
his foot misses and
I
slips
think I threw
between
my
the
fucking
bars.
back out.
Did you make a roll for that?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6. Okay, solid.
Oh, shit.
I think I threw my fucking back out. Where's the trainer?
Okay, so nobody's attempted to just swarm it. You're gonna cast a fire on it.
Well,
I'm writhing in pain on the ground in front of it now.
I'm ignoring him. Oh, shit.
I'm looking at Coach shaking my head like terrible.
Listen, Captain, help me out, boy.
So I can try to do the warm it again. I don't. So just based off it being called create bonfire, I'm going to say that I don't have control over it. So I want to roll disadvantage for it when I try to heat it up.
Ooh.
Ooh. And you can learn it as you get better, too, as you get
Yeah,
older.
so that's what I'm thinking. Maybe
Yeah.
I learn to control it better. But for now, I don't have control on it.
So like whatever DC he sets, you'll just roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 10.
Or, okay, I was gonna say, or I'll roll a 20 and you decide the outcome based on the number.
Yeah, just roll your
Cool.
d20. Let's see what you get. You made it.
Yay.
Good to go. Goblin, get over here.
All right, and he did already
I go
roll for
and-
his lockpick. He did pass it with the 17 from earlier.
But when I go and I touch it immediately and I burn my hand.
I could agree with this.
Oh, I'm trying to pull Coach up to his feet.
So you said I already passed,
Oh,
or I
thanks,
don't have
Cap.
to pass.
Thanks, Cap.
I don't have to pass again.
Yeah, he's going off your first roll.
Okay.
Listen, little
Fine.
goblin.
I open the door.
Okay.
Do not touch the crystal until we figure out what it is, please.
I step back.
Thank you.
I'm going to interrupt real quick. I'm going to ask a real serious-like question to everyone here. My intelligence is an 11. Do I have the highest intelligence in this group?
No, mine's a 12. Mine's a 12.
Oh, you're the smart one! Jesus Christ.
Mine's an 8.
I got a 10.
Can I do an Arcana check on this, please?
We're fucked. We're just
I'm
gonna,
proficient in it. I'm proficient in it.
we're gonna have to brute force our way through any magic area. Like,
We got fat fuck who's going to drop kick shit.
there's a
Okay.
magic corridor. I'm just gonna
Hey,
shove
this
it
is
down
changes
it.
fat fuck to you, motherfucker.
You're saying you can do an Arcana check?
Yeah, can I do an Arcana check on the crystal?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry?
8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really sense anything from it. It looks like a nice, really shiny, big, crystal gemstone type thing.
Well,
Is
seems
it-
safe, and I'm gonna pick it up.
Give me a charisma or
Time out. As he goes to pick it up, I'm going to just kind of yank him by the coattails again and just pull him back on his ass.
No,
you're
that
a little
like
too
candy.
far away. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, you're a little further away. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, that's my specialty. 22.
A 22. Okay, as you pick up the crystal, you feel it starting to almost want to teleport you somewhere, and then it just stops. You felt yourself start to phase, and then you're just standing there holding this crystal dumbfounded.
Well, that almost fucking sucked. That bitch tried to suck me into another dimension.
Wait. They got dimensions that big?
fucking soy boy catch, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
I naturally tried to catch it.
Alright, so Brett, you catch the crystal?
I just naturally out of instinct tried to catch it.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
That's +1. That's a 12.
That's a 12.
I rolled
Come on,
I got a
baby. Come on,
12.
baby.
Oh fuck.
This is what they call getting cut from the team, boy.
This is the best group of characters we're ever gonna fucking make.
So Waylon catches the crystal, looks down on it, and then just dis-a-fucking-peers.
Does the crystal stay? Does the crystal stay?
After about 5 seconds, he reappears behind you where the dead skeleton is on the ground holding the crystal looking dumbfounded.
The fuck was that? I tried the crystal.
Hey, now you're in my cell, boy.
I don't know, this shit's pretty small. Are you sure it's yours?
What did you
Coach
see
Fat,
when you?
I don't. What the fuck just happened?
There, bitch. I cut you from the team. That's what happens.
The fuck you mean you cut me from there? Ain't no goddamn team.
I'm telling you, bitch, it's gonna get worse. Yo,
Motherfucking
5 seconds gonna turn
delusion.
into 5 minutes. Gonna turn into 5 years, boy.
What the fuck just happened, man? Where the fuck am I?
This is my power.
What did I see?
Relish in my power.
Did he see anything?
Where was I? What happened?
You guys want to see the most ridiculous roll I've ever done in my life?
Sure.
I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I
Is that
can't
a
see.
ni- I
It.
see a 19 on the right one, and then on the left it's a 20.
2 natty
Okay.
20s?
Jesus.
I just rolled 3d20, got a 20, 19, and 18.
Happens like
Oh,
that
sick.
sometimes, fam.
And
did I
from
see
down
in
the
those
hallway, you guys hear the dragon, the pseudo-dragon, basically do its kind of like little screechy hiss sound, almost as though it's, reminding you it exists.
I'm gonna grab the crystal and put it in my backpack.
I would like to
Give me
pray
a charisma
to some
saving
sort
throw.
of higher
it.
being of what
18.
happened to me in that 5 seconds, guy. What happened? Where did I go? What did I experience? Did I experience no time pass at all?
To you, you
Did I find
blinked
a
and
black-
you were standing somewhere else.
18.
Oh.
Did I save?
You saved.
Okay, I'm keeping the crystal.
So,
Power grows.
so you're still
keeping
holding
that
on to the
shit?
crystal?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in my backpack.
Okay.
Friends,
that
I think
shit.
we should push on. We still need to find the flag. Is that crystal the phylactery?
No, for my calculations, this is just something that I made from my power.
Oh,
This is just
Oh my
something that I made
Made from my power. Jesus Christ, this is such a good character. Holy fuck.
okay. After a few seconds, your backpack disappears from your back.
You teleported your backpack.
Is it behind me now by a dumbass?
It sure is.
I'm gonna go grab my backpack and then throw the crystal in dumbass again and walk away.
Wow, your power is really unbridled.
All right, both you give me a
Hopefully
charisma saving
No,
throw.
I didn't catch it. I didn't
threw
catch
it
it
up.
this time. I fucking juked that shit.
I think I caught it this time.
I'm playing.
All right, well, you guys get how it works. Real quick, if you guys might recall, you guys were memeing pretty hard during the conversation.
We do that.
But Remilia did advise you that they are aware of what the phylactery is. The Lich actually converted its old spell book into its phylactery.
Oh shit! It's gonna be holding it.
Is there anything in this?
That's where the
Didn't
dragon
that,
was.
Didn't that sorcerer
Oh.
fuck that we were kind of hanging out with? Didn't he have some sort of spell book?
Are you talking about that faggot on the boat?
No, not the one. The other faggot.
I don't think he had a spell book.
Didn't he? No, I might be misforgetting.
I'm gonna push forward.
Make way for
Onward,
Coach.
friends.
Make way for
Onward,
Coach.
friends.
Coach, this hallway ain't that big. Calm down.
All right.
God damn, they don't got a fucking sweet roll at the end of this shit. Come on.
Well, they
I'm
might, boy. You never know.
I'll let you know I'm not sneaking. I every footstep is plain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the group somewhere in the middle. I have my crossbow out.
So you guys go around the corner there. And sorry, my papers are all out of fucking order now.
You weren't ready for these kind of fat memes, were you?
No, I really wasn't expecting you guys to go right.
Is this corridor lit up?
It's dark, but you guys can make out what you're doing.
I do have to walk my dog soon.
So
I actually might call this soon.
as you guys come around the corner, you do come into a small room. A strong mildew smell penetrates the room. Green algae grows like moss from cracks in the wall. Grows like moss from cracks in the walls, floor, and ceiling. A skeleton lies in the room's center, its hand caught in a closed steel trap door. Resting on the door lies the pseudo-dragon. It looks up as you guys enter the room and kind of wags its tail a little bit.
How much y'all want to bet there's a real dragon under that motherfucker?
Coach, do you want to go poke your head and find out?
There's still a chance I can end it right now.
No, don't do it. It hasn't fucked us over yet, boy.
Yet
I
is a
will
key
cut you
word.
from the team.
Oh, I don't want to be cut from the team. I've never been part of any team before my whole life.
I'm gonna
Well, you're on the
slowly.
team now.
I'm gonna
It's okay,
slowly approach the pseudo dragon, and I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna say in Sylvan. I'm gonna ask it. Is this a trap dragon?
In Sylvan? Is that a different language?
The
Oh,
dragon
yeah.
understands common.
It just kind of tilts its head at you like, what the fuck are you saying?
The fuck did you just say?
I had many tutors growing up. One of them taught me how to speak Sylvan. I didn't know.
The fuck is Sylvan?
Language of the Fae.
The fuck's
Maybe
a
it
fae?
speaks Draconic. I know how to speak Draconic. That's the words of my people.
They'll speak Draconic. Maybe I'll
Fair
talk
enough,
to you.
man.
Or not Draconic. Well, that's fucked up. Abyssal. That's what I was going for.
That creature looks slightly fiendish. Perhaps it speaks.
I'm gonna let me. I have a certain way with words here. I'm gonna approach.
Boy,
the
you sound fucking retarded half the time.
Shut the fuck up and go eat a piece of cake, fat fuck. I'm gonna go walk up.
Eat a piece of cake, you fat fuck.
Oh my god, we're just Kyle and Cartman, dude.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, this is good. I'm gonna slowly approach. Now I have a way with people.
Well, this
Can
is
I
a
do-
dragon, not a people.
Well, maybe if you treat him like a people, he won't be so upset.
Well,
and
I
try to
did
run
try
away.
to treat him like a people, motherfucker. He just ran away.
No, you tried to treat him like a dragon. He's
No, I
Friends,
treated him like
let us
motherfucking
focus.
people.
All right, crap, fatty. Okay, Mr. Pseudo Dragon. Can I do like an insight check to like get his like general vibe? Like, is
Yeah,
he
go
hostile?
ahead and roll an insight.
Ooh, that's good. 17, 8 plus 5, 22.
So you get from your insight into its characteristics and its behavior that it almost seems as though it's trying to assist and guide you.
It's our
You try-
pet.
You trying to help us, aren't you?
It starts flying up, flying in circles, getting all excited.
All right, Knock Goblin, come here. He's okay. He's a friend.
Guys, we got our mascot.
And then he quickly flies down the hallway.
God damn it.
No, it's okay. I think he's trying to help us.
I think he's scared of Goblin, maybe.
All right, Goblin,
A goblin's
goblin.
scared of it.
not Muggsy. That's your name, right?
Look, you remembered my name?
No, that was a real lucky guess, honestly.
I thought your name was Music.
All right.
It was close. It was so close. I'm okay that it was even.
Can I search this skeleton?
So it's the dragon's a friend. So don't have your crossbow out or any weapons when you come walk up to it. It's gonna get real scared.
But then how can I kill it if it attacks?
Because it's not going to attack us, and we're not going to kill. It's not going to kill us, and we're not going to kill it.
I'm not sure I can trust you. Just yet. I only just met you today.
If you hurt that dragon, we'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, Coach will choke slam your bitch ass.
I will have him sit on you.
No, choke slam.
These words. I put my short bow away.
Friends, gather
Thank
round
you,
and hear my
Knockoff.
words. We are in
Yeah.
the center of the shit right now. Pardon my language.
My language.
If there is a time to trust anybody, it is now. So hide thee hence. We will fight forward together. Shoulder to shoulder. And we will purge this realm of evil.
Ass to ass.
A dragon comes flying in, swoops in, flies around your head, kind of makes a squawk at you right in the middle of what you're talking about, and then flies back out of the room.
Dragon, don't interrupt. So,
I'm just gonna go ahead and start walking this way.
Are we close to a stopping point, by the way? Or
Yeah, we're pretty close to one. I can make one
Okay.
here in a second.
all right. Well, that was a nice speech. What were you doing, Mr. Captain Hasselhoff?
I'm just gonna go ahead and start following the dragon.
Was there anything?
Penis is the captain now.
Was there anything in this room that is of interest to any of us?
I'm still trying to search the skeleton.
You find a pouch with dent gold pieces.
Okay, fuck yeah.
damn.
Is it what about this grating? Do I see anything in this grating?
You want to investigate it, or?
You said
Yeah,
the
I'm
skeleton's hand is trapped in it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look inside. I'm not gonna try and finagle with it. I just
Do you
wanna,
have
like-
dark vision, boy?
Just below the grate, you do see a water level.
Hmm. There's some water, and does the grate open? Like, is it open and close, or is it?
It would
just-
appear it does.
And there's just water in there.
Yeah.
What should you guys make of this?
I make that the dragon flew this way and didn't go for a swim.
Merely a sewage system.
Sewers?
Yeah, let's. I don't want to mess with this. I'd have Tubby go in, but he won't fit. So let's just go and follow
I
the
fit
dragon.
through perfectly. I fit
Lead
through
on,
perfectly.
Hasselhoof.
Lead us,
I'm gonna try to
Hasselhoff.
prove him wrong, and I'm gonna open the grate and try to fit it.
Christ.
You see that skeleton's hand? It's trapped for a reason.
I'll prove you wrong. I'm not Tubby. I'm just Big Bone.
Oh my god.
I'm not stopping him. I'm nodding with, like, valiant approval. Like.
Water and splash him in the face with it.
Boy, stop fucking with me.
And
Do it
tell
again.
him, let's go.
Do it again.
I didn't name you captain. You're
Do it again.
co-captain. I'm coach. You're cut from the team. Fuck yourself.
I freeze the water under his feet.
Boy, if you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna stab your eyes out. I swear to God.
Give me
Is
a,
he able to stand?
hey,
Is he
coach.
able to-
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
16.
Oh, that's
You
good.
you kind of slip at first, but you're still standing.
I have a +4. I'm an agile fat guy.
He's a +4 to his dex.
Not my
fuck is this
saving
shit?
throws.
Oh my god. Holy fuck. This is epic, man.
I'm an agile fat guy.
Shit.
I'm
So
telling you, I can
Hasselhoof
fit down
is-
this fucking grate.
Alright.
Alright, fatty, no parents, let's go.
I'm
Alright.
tired of your shit, wolf boy.
Do you know what? Do you know what, Coach? You could. We're gonna follow Hasselhoof. Lead the way, Hasselhoof.
What I fucking thought, bitch.
That's right. Okay. Whatever makes you sleep at
Yeah,
night.
keep your fucking mouth shut. That's what I thought. Look down.
I sweep the legs with water while he's on the ice.
Boy, if you do one thing to me again, I will hurt you.
It's okay. He can't catch you.
About to just freeze him in a block.
I cast cautious, hideous laughter on us.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna intercede. I'm gonna step in between, and if y'all don't watch it, I'm gonna fucking adopt one of your guys' Texas accents. If you don't watch it, I'm gonna give another speech.
I enjoyed your speech. That's what a captain does. He leads. And I tell you how to lead. And I like the way you're doing it right now.
Let's push forward.
About this time, you guys do hear a very loud, like, bang, and the walls and the ground all around you shake slightly.
Hasselhoof's in front.
I freeze. Yeah.
Guys, it was
This
just a little earthquake.
this would kind of make you think of, damn, that battle above us might be raging.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Holy fuck! You were so bad.
Who wants to go for a swim, boy?
No, we got. Oh fuck, that's probably the battle. Shit, I didn't even think about that. We need to get our asses going here.
I don't give a
People
fuck about
dying
no
up there.
battle.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you do. Let's
Time
go.
is the essence.
As you
I asked the dragon where to next.
it starts to fly up the stairs, but as you enter this room, you do notice you're in a small landing with a small set of stairs that leads down to it. Just behind you on the wall, arms and armor are mounted. They're all rusted and ruined, except for a round shield painted red with 2 battered longswords hanging behind it. And those are hanging on the wall right here behind you guys. And the dragon does fly up that way.
Do they look serviceable?
The swords do. They're slightly battered, but they are, look to be, decent edged long swords. And the shield just appears to be a regular round shield.
I ignore it and keep moving.
Yeah, I have no need for a shield.
What the hell is that?
What the fuck is that?
Pelico?
It's a goblin.
Is that a Palico, my man?
The hell did you just do, Jordan?
Huh?
Bro, look at
What
that
happened?
thing.
Why
What
is
are
Did
you
you-
doing?
Did you make your character super big?
No! What is this?
Now there's
Huh.
2 of you?
My character's over here. I don't know where it came from.
Why the fuck is there 2 of you, goblin?
The hell?
Delete one of them.
Whoops.
Delete one of them.
Okay, I don't know who's doing that.
That was an accident on my. Hold on. I don't know how to erase anything.
All right. So as you guys lead up the stairs, just ahead of you, you can actually see the dragon, the pseudo dragon, excuse me, as he's flying up ahead of you, and all of a sudden you hear it kind of screech, and you see a little bit of fire, kind of, or not necessarily. You basically see the dragon breathe fire down, and then you see coming from the shadows 2 ghouls that come from around the corner. And that's where we'll go ahead and end tonight if you guys want.
Sick.
That was the best memes we've ever dropped, boys.
Yeah, that was pretty effing solid. This is gonna be
A
a
clown
fun
fiesta.
campaign. And it's gonna be immensely frustrating for you, Colin. I apologize. But
Oh yeah, have fun with this one, buddy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You just gotta let the shenanigans happen, dude.
yeah,
Just
man, let it
remember-
roll.
Just remember, you're the DM. Are we having fun? Then you are doing it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's
Good job with the
That's it.
DMing, man.
Thank you guys.
Yes,
Quick
Thank you.
reminder.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Jordan, you did volunteer to transcribe the activities of tonight. So if you could take care of that and then email it to me once you have it. And I am
That's
gonna.
not what I said. I volunteered to transcribe, not transcribe, to recap and retell.
Oh yes, that's what I mean.
But that was for, we didn't have a session yet. That was the joke. I'm
That-
just kidding. I'll do it. I
It
can
is
do
your. It is.
Yeah, just a quick summary of what happened here tonight.
We need all
And-
the memes though, so I need you to.
Yeah, that's a
make
lot
sure
of
you
fat
remember
jokes,
really
dude.
well.
A lot of getting cut from the team.
Oh man, I hate you all.
And then I need